Hello and good evening, coming to you from Devore Stadium. It's the 6-1 Southwestern Jaguars hosting the 6-1 El Camino Warriors here on the Cali Photo Sports Network as the Jaguars in their supporting Peak Night here, October Breast Cancer Awareness. Hello, welcome everyone. I'm Bo Fertig alongside my partner Travis Crawford, bringing you tonight's action. Jaguars coming to this one 12th overall. El Camino 8th in the state. Travis, Southwestern, over 500 scrimmage yards last week, but they also gave up over 600 scrimmage yards. A lot of good to take away, but also some bad to improve on as well, Travis. What do you expect here in tonight's game against a really good opponent in El Camino?
Expecting them to come out hot and aggressive. Really, I'm pretty sure they watched that film over 100 times, just thinking back on those one or two plays where they could have made a big difference on third down, because they did a good job, I felt, on first, second down. Just once you get stuck behind the 8 ball here and you get down 21 early, I think they're going to make a mark on that and try not to get themselves too deep in the hole early.
And after getting down early last week, you would think there'd be more emphasis to start this game a little bit quicker. Yeah.
I love to see the Jaguars come out fighting, playing some good defense. They're aggressive up front, but we want to see them get on the board early.
Riverside won last week 69-42, giving Jaguars their only loss on the season. And El Camino 6-1 as well, top 10 in the state, top 20 in the nation. They lost a tough one. I think it was against Mount Sac. Yeah, they lost a tough one against Mount Sac. The score was 37-27. And this is a team that puts up a lot of points. They run the ball really well. We saw a duo of backs last week in Sibley and Monroe. And this week for El Camino, it's going to be the combination of Jaden Moore and DeMonte Bias, who had a career game last week against Palomar, 22 carries for 266 yards. So Jaguars are going to get some more running action here tonight as they did last week, Travis.
Yeah, they're going to have it.
El Camino will receive. They're in the visiting white. And Jaguars stay in their home black with the white lettering. This is, I would say, when you take two top 12 teams in the state, probably one of the more highly anticipated games this weekend, Travis, here in Week 10.
Yeah, more like a championship game, would you say? I mean, you got guys really ready to play, fired up, and just looking to stop the run early. That's what we got to do.
This is National Southern Conference play. Jaguars 3-1. El Camino 4-0. We're going to take a quick break for our national anthem. Backup quarterback again in back-to-back weeks, Travis. Ty McCutcheon coming off a great performance last week against Riverside. 28 of 44 for 347 passing yards and 4 passing touchdowns. 5 total. He also added 1 on the ground.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing him throwing the ball a little bit more today. Once they get that running game started, though, you got to see if they're going to come down and go to their single receiver. They did a good job throwing that back shoulder fade for a touchdown early last game, but we'll see how Coach mixes it in there.
El Camino is going to receive the kick. Back to receive the kick for the Warriors is number 1, Brett James. Actually, they have multiple number 1s. This one has to be running back Azion Nelson, and number 7, DeMonte Bias, who had 266 rushing yards last week against Palomar. El Camino going through San Diego right now. They beat Mesa by 2 touchdowns and beat Palomar last week by multiple scores. Southwestern looking to stop that trend here tonight. Jacob Cuevas on for the kickoff. And Week 10 action underway here at Devore Stadium. It's going to be Nelson.
Got a good bounce.
Is going to scoop it up at the 20, makes a move, crosses the 30, and gets tripped up from behind. Nice open field tackle right there.
By Nico
Ta'a. Ta'a came on well late last week, too, against Riverside, getting some good extra minutes late. And
yeah, we'd like to see him get in on defense.
Chance LaChapa out of El Cap, the cornerback at the bottom of your screen. And then it's Elijah Gutierrez, 16 tackles on the season, the corner at the top of your screen. Then this in the secondary deep is Joshua Ferreira and number 4, Dylan Eads, both local products. Ferreira now up on the line of scrimmage. Stretch right.
Ooh.
And a great job. That ball's loose. They're going to say the running back was down.
It's a great job there coming up, filling that block, man. Safety taking on that play. Joshua Ferreira, man, coming up and just knocking people back. That's what you want to see out your defense early.
We talked about the strong safety coming up. It looks like number 4, Dylan Eads, and number 5, Joshua Ferreira, they switch off at strong safety, free safety, depending on the strong side or weak side of the field. Play fake. Oh, and that ball knocked down by the defense from the linebacker position.
Yeah, Deshaun Washington, man, he's just got his hands in the right spot. If that quarterback would have completed that pass, would have went a little bit ways, but he got his hands right there, was able to almost intercept that.
An intended receiver out of the backfield, Azion Nelson.
Defense coming alive here.
Has his receiver over the middle, inside Jaguar territory, out of the backfield.
Man, when you watch this route develop here, that was a great play. Had the back come out, just leaked up the seam, just unaccounted for. Safety kind of got lost with that post cross in his face, but man, what a great ball.
Hurst on the big reception.
Took a little time for that route to develop, man. You'd like to see the front four get a little more pressure on that quarterback.
Cameron Hurst on the reception from Evan Tomich. Tomich inside the 25, hits his receiver in the chest. Another big reception through the air. This time to Nazareth Williams.
That was a great grab, man. The DB broke, but just almost got it out, and he just able to hold on to that.
The 18-yard reception.
Running a lot of RPO here. El Camino's pretty dialed in with that RPO.
Mashart hands it off to Moore up the gut. Moore's first touch goes for a first down and more inside the 5. And El Camino gashing the Jaguars on defense right now. Another gain of 20.
Yeah, I had that guard wrap, center wrap right there. Man, just got in the way of the middle backer. And if the middle backer's not there, it's got a little bit of gaps for him to run.
Jaden Moore, last 2 games played against Mesa and Palomar, combined for 45 carries and 312 yards. And the Jaguars, there is a player down on the goal line. Injury timeout. What we have? About 4 or 5 plays?
And they, like we were talking about, they did a good job on first and second down. Third down conversions is where they gotta stand strong. You know, they're giving up the big play there up the seam. But
check out this last highlight. This is another good example. 6 in the box, and Jaden Moore. Just not a lot of resistance right there.
Yeah, it's
read
hard
is
when
tough. When they spread the offense out as well to run 7 in the box when you know they're going to run it.
Yeah, they're hitting you on the backside slant. So I mean, that linebacker in the middles, or even the strong safety's just kind of peeking, trying to make sure he's still in the passing lane, but also has to be there to stop the run. So you got to stop run first. Can't look for pass.
And Moshart has already shown the ability to throw the ball on target. So, and especially out of the RPO.
Yeah.
And that little hesitation, that delayed second, that misstep gets you blocked or beat. It's a little associate student body right for Jaden Moore.
Oh, bad snap.
Moore goes up the ladder and brings it down. Thankfully, that could have been a big loss.
Yeah, I thought
for number 2.
Thought they had a little outside leverage over there, but hey, that was a great job by the front.
I wasn't sure initially if he had snapped that to the up back. Normally you see that fake play where quarterback, acts like it was a snap over his head and it snapped it to the up back, but no, that was more just going up and bringing it down. Fortunately for the Jaguars, loss of 2 on the TFL, bringing up a 2nd and goal inside the 5. Moshart back onto the pitch.
Yeah, as you can see, they want to get that defense spread out a little bit. Got slot to the field, forcing that strong safety to bump out. He's got to get that safety, the free safety, to play a little bit more with the run, help out.
Xavier Grant, the up back, goes to the right. Moore follows him, and that hole is plugged by number 33, Brady Eads, with his 36th tackle on the season.
Man, that's a stand-up tackle right there. Knock back, man. You're not getting any more yards than he's going to give you, and that was a great job filling the hole.
I also want to point out 5, Joshua Ferreira, taking on that block on the edge right here.
It's a great job.
Actually, we're going to go live because it looks like they're going to get up to the line quickly. Jaden Moore, once again, associate body, student right. Here we go, up the gut. And he's not going to get it. Wow. 3 runs inside the 5, and the Jaguars stop him. It's going to be 4th and goal inside the 1.
Wow. Couldn't tell where he fell, but it looked close.
They got to go for it, right?
Oh, man.
This is a no-brainer.
I would hate to say
Jaden Moore
get under
stays
center.
in. They're going to stay with the same formation. Receiver at the top of your screen. Moore, 4th and goal. From inside the 1, Moore lowers his shoulders, and he's denied. Jaguars come up with a huge 4th down stop on the El Camino Wildcats opening drive.
Great drive right there. 43, just driving his legs. Is that Octavio Ramirez from Chula Vista?
And Dax Monstein, number 93.
Man, they just hit that. They didn't even think about it. They knew it was run all the way and
Let's
just
watch
attacked.
it one more time. Ah, 93 broke that line up front.
33 again. That was 33.
Eads.
Yeah, Eads doing the deed, getting him,
doing the deed,
doing his deed, getting back there, knocking him back. Man, doing a great job as a linebacker for these Jaguars.
His 37th tackle on the season, possibly a touchdown-saving tackle, Monstein as well. Jaguars, their first offensive possession, heels on the goal line. They're going to hand it off. Give him a little bit more breathing room. This is Caleb Blocker. Blocker had 10 carries for 110 rushing yards last week against Riverside. Blocker over 630 rushing yards on the season, averages about 100 rushing yards per game. Ty McCutcheon, backup quarterback, now starting again in back-to-back home games. Blocker again, this time off the left side, has a little lane. Will get towards the 10, bring up a 3rd and short.
Yeah, great job running the ball here, just following his blocks, getting up the field. Gain of 6-7 there. That's a great job.
Jaguars establishing the run here early with their heels on the goal line. Back-to-back runs for 9 yards brings up a 3rd and 1 for the Jags. Ty McCutcheon in at quarterback. He also showed the ability to use his legs in certain situations. Josiah Jefferson, the wingback on the right side of your formation. McCutcheon is going to hand it off to Blocker. Jefferson was the lead block. And Jaguars, 3 runs to open up their opening drive for a first down, Travis.
Yeah, doing a great job of just getting up the field, man, just falling forward, getting the first down. You know, that's what you want out of your running back. You can tell why he's in there, running hard. Every down back here, you can give him the ball almost 4 times, and he's going to get you the first down.
Brett James with his 24th tackle on the season. Bunch right formation to the far side of the field. Klein and Becker switch to the short side of the field, and Blocker will follow with him. This is a numbers game. Diamond formation. They're going to get it to Blocker, the far side. Blockers up front, and blocker cuts back, loses a couple yards, and tries to get it back. A lot going on right there, Travis.
That was really nice there for the OC to actually put that together. Motion one way, motion them back, get them lined up. I mean, just taking a play out of a game that I think from last week that they liked, and it works well for them. You just got to get upfield, can't go dancing, right? You got to keep getting the yards.
And that's just a numbers game, right? We're
yeah.
going to put numbers in a certain part of the field, and let's see what the defense does to match that.
Yeah, I think they realized, they had them out leveraged over there and wanted to use and abuse it.
McCutcheon looking downfield. McCutcheon wants it all, has Jefferson. Jefferson kind of got caught up. Great one-on-one coverage right there by the safety.
Yeah, you can tell he was trying to get off that. I mean, he wasn't sure if he was trying to run a corner route or if he was trying to run a post. He looked like he was in between. He probably should have just looked to his outside shoulder because that's where he placed it. I thought that was a great ball.
Incomplete pass brings up a 3rd and long for the Jaguars. 3 receivers to the right of McCutcheon. McCutcheon looks over the middle. McCutcheon under pressure. McCutcheon goes down for the sack.
Oh, man, that was a tough one. Holding the ball a little longer than expected. Looked like he was trying to get it out right now.
El Camino brings 4. And 55 and 37, that was Dayton Norris. His 5th sack on the season, team leading 5th sack. Getting to the quarterback first.
They did a good job of just taking away that quick flat route. I think he was looking to get the ball out to the flats and just, didn't have time to get to a second read.
Him and William Wright supplying the pressure for El Camino, and Jaguars have to punt.
Ooh.
Nice booming kick to the 40. And a 6-yard gain for El Camino gives them their best starting possession here on their second possession, with 7:20 remaining in the opening quarter. So a little different start here tonight, Travis, than last week's 69-42 thriller.
Yeah, I mean, defense came to play on both ends. I mean, they're still trying to figure out what they want to do up front. But, I mean, they're doing a good job of getting to the quarterback, and that's what you want on both sides. So, I mean, you really want to see what the adjustments are going to be for the next series.
Andrew Moshart back onto the field, completing 62% of his passes, over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And a quick pitch and grab up the seams to Mark Baker, his 14th reception on the season.
Yeah, that tight bunch formation, man, when you're running a zone, it's kind of hard to cover those 3 guys there. Got to get a little hands on the point man, knock somebody back. Going empty.
Empty set we've seen today. Has his receiver inside the 20, threw it behind his intended receiver. Once again, it was Baker. Jaguars rushed 4. Good pocket to throw from. But the inside coverage by Eads as well coming over the middle.
Yeah, I kind of forced him to throw it outside. Didn't think he was going to sit down right there, but I guess he did.
Moshart, 3rd and medium. He's going to hand it off. And the running back might have got one.
What a great job by that defense right there. Not being fooled by the RPOs they've been running in the past and just sticking the safety come down and sticking his nose in there, just understanding his read, keying that end block down, and just got to get upfield and make the play.
Once again, it was Eads and Ferreira. Ferreira doing a good job coming from that second level and making those open field tackles.
Going for it on
4th and short, the first 4th down on this drive, second 4th down for El Camino. They're 0 for 1. Start tonight's game coming up on the 6-minute mark here in the opening quarter.
Running a bunch set over here.
Moshart is going to try a stretch to Bias. Bias needs to get to the 26.
Woo.
And Bias.
Like he might have just got there. Man, what a great formation, though. I liked how they stacked those receivers and just got them spread out enough just to get
Jeremiah
that extra 2
Jones
yards.
just tried to get over that block.
Yeah.
Got there one step too late. It was also 25. Grant Williams in on the action.
Just a lot of room to run on that one.
Yeah, I think that's what they like from their running back right there. Give him some space to work with and room to operate, and Bias took advantage of it. Pick up a 1st down. This is Jaden Moore back into the contest. Moore Up the middle, keeps his feet moving, picks up a couple extra, but not much running room here tonight so far for the Wildcats, Travis.
Yeah, not bad, though, on first down. Got a couple yards there, got skinny, and even fell forward for 3. You know, you don't expect that too many times when you get held up at 1 yard and then you fall forward for 2 more, but, hey, that wasn't bad there.
Once again, Dax Monstein to the point of attack. Moore remains in after the short game, bringing up second down. Moore will get the handoff again, up the middle, inside the 10. Brought down from behind, but a nice run from Moore.
Shot out of a cannon, man. This guy hit the hole so fast. I don't think anybody saw him till
Nice
they got a hold of his
block
jersey.
by 73, getting to that linebacker. Gain of 13 brings up a 1st and goal at the 9. El Camino knocking on the door on back-to-back drives.
Oh, ball's loose.
The ball's loose. And they're going to say Jaguars ball.
Not sure why he was reaching the ball out and trying to get a first down, but, I mean, you're not near the goal line. Don't know how you're going to put the ball anywhere in the air.
Joshua Ferreira with the fumble recovery, and it was Jeremiah Jones on the forced fumble. And the offense will come up. Oh, no way.
Yeah, they called him down.
No. Oh, that's a horrible call. That's a bad call. That was a fumble. Second down inside the 5. Play fake. To the end zone. Ooh. Off the hands of his top target.
Yeah, Jaguars did a good job here. Just keying their read, staying on him, not attacking the quarterback. He would have came up. 33 would have came up a little bit. He probably would have dumped it over. But
that was a tight window to get it to Jones
very
right
hard.
there. Jones on the season leads the team. 31 receptions for 462 receiving yards and 5 receiving touchdowns.
One of that tight bunch set again.
Bias, the single back. 3rd and goal. Moshart looks near side. Moshart to the end zone, has a receiver.
Oh, what a grab.
And Brandon Jones climbs the ladder and brings it down for an El Camino touchdown.
Man, got to get hands on that guy. Like we said, he was just running free, and the corner got lost peeking inside. I thought he was going to dump it down to the whip route, we call it. He was going in, but, hey, the quarterback dropped it outside, and he did a great job catching that ball.
Moshart's 9th passing touchdown on the season, and once again, Jones with the team leading 6 receiving touchdowns. Warriors on the board first.
Wow. What a turn of events there, Humbo.
Yeah, giving up. You know, El Camino's defense did their job, right? Getting Southwestern off the field quickly to keep the field position in their favor, and they took advantage of it on the offensive side.
Yeah, I mean, they got the punt return inside the 40, almost to the 30. I mean, you really can't ask for much more from your defense there.
They were also given a gift by reversing that fumble recovery, because that was definitely a fumble.
Yeah.
And it was clearly recovered by the Jaguars.
And you got to keep playing, right?
Oh, of course. It's unfortunately no instant replay. It's just it's unfortunate because I think the initial call on the field was a fumble. So for them to reverse that in that situation is tough. So the 19-yard touchdown reception by Brandon Jones. 7-0. Warriors up early. I
have to say this first quarter went a little bit faster than last week.
Last week's quarter, do you remember what the score was at the end of one? 28-7.
Wow.
I mean, they scored 111 points last week. So Ashby Fan lets it bounce. A little fortuitous, but a heads-up play right there by Ashby Fan, knowing that just the spin on that football, it just didn't look right.
Yeah, there's no point in making a hard catch for yourself when it can go out of bounds and you get the ball on the 30.
Momentum going towards the sideline. That's exactly what the kickoff team wants for a returner to do.
Exactly. It's very rare you get a good bounce that'll bounce back right at you, but most of the time they're going to bounce away.
Jaguars will start their second possession here at the 35. They started their opening possession with their heels on the goal line, so definitely some more breathing room. But they started with 3 runs. We'll see if they counter with that here on their second possession.
Thought they did a great job running the ball. I want to see if they go back to it.
6 in the box, Blocker will get the handoff up the middle, crosses the 40 near the first down marker. We have a late flag behind the play.
Yeah.
Travis, do you like pancakes? Because there was 2 Southwestern players on top of El Camino. There's 1, there's 2.
Yeah, but the thing
unfortunately, one of them was a call.
Yeah, once you're blocking behind the play, it's tough, man, to not get called for that. The referees are watching the running back go down, and all of a sudden you see other guys fall in front of you, and they're like, well, was he holding him? Or especially when they're laying on top of him, sometimes you want to pancake them going towards your end zone, not behind you. Unfortunate.
So it would have been a first down run, but the hold will bring it back 1st and 20.
Ooh.
Blocker off the right side, has a lane, and gets tripped up. Nice tackle from the secondary right there. That was number 1, Brett James.
Yeah, he did a great job coming
Flew
downhill,
up.
man. Just, read and react, right? That's what we say. But being able to make that tackle on that type of a running back, you got to hit him low. Most of the time, he's just going to bounce off if you try to hit him high. Got 8 yards out of it, though.
Yeah, Blocker got 8. Back 8 of the 10 penalty yards, bringing up a 2nd and 12. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right for McCutcheon. McCutcheon looks near side to Becker. McCutcheon to Klein at the first down marker and threw it behind Klein.
And Klein was there, man. Klein did a great job running hard at the corner, opened him up, made him open, and snapped off his route and was open. But just those are tough balls when you got that linebacker dropping, and the receivers got to realize, there's a linebacker right in front of him. You can't throw it inside. You got to slide back out.
And it seems like El Camino's okay with bringing 4 and dropping 7 right now, Travis.
They're doing a good job in the box, man, stopping the run with those front 4 and then bringing 1 or 2 backers here and there. But yeah, you're right. They're doing a good job also covering.
3rd and 12 for McCutcheon. McCutcheon is going to go deep, has a receiver, and the great coverage over the top in that secondary of El Camino.
Yeah, those balls are hard for the quarterback to fit in there. He's put it in a spot where only the receiver can get it, but the receiver's not even running that way. It's more of a skinny post, and he's trying to catch it over the shoulder. Those are really hard balls to see.
Jonathan Bellamy, the free safety over the top, he would have had to put that right in the breadbasket. That would have had to been a perfect pass.
Yeah, I mean, even if he did, the DB was right there.
Yeah,
he would have had his hand on it. Yeah. It's just tough, man. When you get penalties on first down, you can't do that to yourself.
Farias, the high booming kick, will check at the 44 and get a El Camino bounce. This will be the 3rd offensive possession for El Camino, and once again, good field position, Travis.
Great field position. I mean, that's the one thing you can say El Camino's had is just flipping the field every time they get the ball. They're almost on the 50 or the 40.
Yeah.
Not really having to work too hard driving the ball down the field, getting in good field position.
Up front for the Jags, Joshua Clayton and Dax Monstein, along with Elijah Dennis. And number 22 on the far side, defensive end, Frankie Olmeda, along with Carson Curtis. That's Carson Curtis at the top of your screen, actually, on the line. Ooh, and contact was made before the ball got there, and a late flag from the secondary.
Yeah, that's a tough one right there. I mean, you're doing a good job playing off. You just got to realize, man, when you're coming from the backside, you can't look at the quarterback. It puts you out of position, and the receiver gets in better position, leverage on you, better position. It forces you to play through the man when you had a chance to play across his face. But, hey, bang play is what you asked for, and sometimes it goes the other way.
Nazareth Williams was the intended receiver. And on the play, Grant Williams, almost broke on the ball too good. Or would you just say it was more the angle?
I feel like when you're breaking sometimes and your eyes look at the quarterback and not the man, your angle, goes a little bit behind the receiver.
And like you said, gave up that leverage because his eyes were on the quarterback. Yeah.
Oh.
Talk about another tough pass out of the backfield. Chancellor Chopper was there in coverage as well over the top.
Yeah, quarterback here just got to make a better throw. I mean, he's open.
Got to get to him now, though.
Yeah.
You can see he hesitated just a little bit.
Yeah. He's trying to throw him up the field where it's like, get him the ball in space, let him catch it.
Almost like an arrow route would have been better, to stay in the flats.
He would have turned the other way maybe.
Just protect him because when he threw it upfield like that, it left the receiver wide open.
Yeah.
Left him very vulnerable for a big hit. Bunch left formation after the incomplete pass. Moshart toss left. Bias Bias is hitting the backfield.
Ooh, helmet's off.
And a short game for Bias.
Now I like to see that a little more aggressive up front, getting hands on the
Elijah
point man
Dennis
there.
right there.
Yeah, and he was the one that really stopped that play.
Yeah, if you're a defensive end, there's no way you can let a receiver block you right there, and that's exactly. Dennis was a mismatch on Brandon Jones on that toss.
Love to see it.
Carson Curtis, the defensive end, now at the bottom of your screen. Andrew Mauchart, 3rd and 9. You would think if El Camino picked up a few yards, this would be 4th down territory. Bias remains in as a single back to the right hip pocket of Mauchart. Mauchart looks near side.
Oh, he's got
Mauchart, his third read over the middle. Mauchart has a receiver inside the 10. And El Camino with their 2nd touchdown of the night through the air.
It's kind of what we were talking about. Once you're looking in the backfield and he gets inside your leverage, man, it's just tough to catch up to him because he's already running full speed and you're trying to chase. You watch the safety out there. He's kind of playing outside leverage as it is, but you just got to just go and run, man. That's hard.
He came down on that dig and left that backside post open.
Well, I think they were playing man across the board, but it's just tough, man, when you're playing outside leverage and you're giving up a lot of space. You got to try to get hands on him. You can't let him run free.
I'm going to show it to you one more time. Extra point is up and good. Tristan Thompson on the 39-yard touchdown.
Oh, free safety.
Safety right here. He's going to bite on this dig.
Yeah.
And then over the top.
Yeah.
So it really is just a combo route, right?
Yeah.
But the safety has to recognize that him coming across the field, Chancellor Chapa is there on that side.
Yeah.
And that's his zone.
Yeah, one thing we do say as you're in the cover 3 is you got to be deeper than the deepest, right? And if you got 2 routes coming, you can't chase because there's somebody coming right behind you. And if he's deeper than you, he's probably going to score, especially when you're a free safety.
I know we talked about Madden last week. That's actually a great Madden play on offense.
Oh, yeah.
Is that bunch formation, and they kind of weave, kind of like a little wheel route, but they stay on that path.
Yeah, with that one was actually spread out. They went like a Troy set with 3 receivers out spread up, but that just forced that free safety to make a decision. But he didn't really need to because he had help on that side.
Right.
He just thought the quarterback was gonna make that throw, and he didn't. And like I said, if you're not deeper than the deepest guy, you're going to get beat.
Yeah. Tristan Thomas, 39-yard touchdown, gives El Camino a 14-0 lead. This one brought in at the 12 on a short kick and gets up to the 29. Ashby Fan on the short return.
Still doing their return right, Bo, I see.
Well, that was a pooch right. There was no way he was switched. But I'm still waiting for that reverse on kickoff. And them scoring a touchdown and then giving all credit to you, Travis. 1st and 10. This is 3rd offensive possession, right? 4th offensive possession.
4th, yeah.
Or no, 3rd. Because El Camino started with the ball.
Yeah, they have 4.
They're going to stick with Blocker. And Blocker crosses the 30 for a short gain.
But they do have Ashby Fan out there flexed out. So, I mean, he is in the game. You know, you'd like to see him throwing the ball a little bit, but hey, Blocker's running hard. Get him the ball. What did he get? 3 or 4 right there? 3 yards.
Clint Thomas Jr. had a career week last week, 10 receptions for $137 and 2 touchdowns. He has yet to get a target here tonight. Blocker again, this time off the left side, crosses the 35. Back-to-back runs will pick up about 8 to bring up a 3rd and 2. With 1:39 and counting here in the opening quarter.
Yeah, he's running hard. You got to give him the ball every time. I mean, especially if you got that production out of him this early.
Blocker is averaging about 7 or 8 yards per carry. He's going to stay in as the single back. Ashby Fan is going to be in the slot at the top of your screen. Justin Jefferson only had 2 catches last week and only 1 target here tonight. They're going to get it to Jefferson in the flats, and Jefferson can't bring it in.
Oh, that's tough. He knew he had space to work. He's just trying to work before he got the ball.
This play's designed for him, right?
Oh, yeah.
First read.
Licking his chops, man. That's tough.
Sometimes when you know a play is wide open, you want to get there so fast. I want to get there now.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you're running the ball the way they've been running the ball, you know that's gonna be an open play for him. But he'll be all right. He'll be all right.
What about a fake punt right here? What are the chances of that?
I don't know.
I'd say,
With a bad
they
snap.
should have. Snap over the punter's head, and he's just going to go down. A huge special teams blunder by the Jaguars.
Oh, man. Can't have that, man. Your defense is playing good. Your offense is running the ball, and then you get a bad snap. That's so tough.
I was just joking about the fake. But
Yeah.
obviously after that, darn it. Well, I mean,
You would think to the boundary, possibly they had somebody outside on the field.
No. Yeah,
Tommy,
not in that field position. This is hindsight, obviously, after the bad snap. But Warriors in great position once again to score and to add to this lead. Nazareth Williams is going to keep the wide receiver and gets chopped down off the edge.
running that stack formation. I thought they were going to give it to him, let the running back run to the sideline again. But, hey, that was a good job of that linebacker being disciplined enough to come down and make that play. That's Washington.
Yeah,
Deshaun
Washington and Almeida
man.
as well. Almeida is, you could see him at the left side of that defense. And then Carson Curtis is the other defensive end on the right side. Jeremiah Jones and Eads, the middle linebackers. And then you can see Washington and Ferreira flexed out.
Ferreira's got a tough job over here.
Moshart to the end zone. Moshart, third passing touchdown here in the opening quarter, this time to Mark Baker.
Kind of was trying to say that before the play. He's got a tough job as a safety, just coming down, understanding he has that flats route, but when you take your eyes to it and the quarterback sees you look away, he's going to put it right behind you. It's just a tough job by that safety to have right there.
Baker's third receiving touchdown on the season and his 15th reception as well.
Right behind. That's tough.
Fitted in the window. I mean, that was
Great
good
ball.
looking throw. Yeah.
Got to give the quarterback credit on that one.
And the Warriors have been running the ball well
Yeah.
enough to where you
Yeah.
have to respect that run.
Yeah, but he saw the running back come out into the flats. I mean,
Yeah.
even if you don't dump that, he's going to dump it, and you're really out leveraged there. So it's like you really got to – the linebacker's got to really help you out and get out to that hook curl area. You know, it's just tough. That's just a great play right there.
Field goal kicker Christian Miranda is now 32 of 32 on extra points. One of the best field goal kickers in the California Community College Athletic Association. .21 seconds remaining in the opening quarter, and once again, Jaguars find themselves down 21 in back-to-back weeks.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a turn of events here, Bo.
And
you know?
I would say, once again, the offense just coming out a little slow.
Yeah.
In these type of games, when you play against offenses that are averaging 40-plus points, you have to maintain some type of possession. You have to, and then obviously that special teams blunder. It's multiple things right now that aren't going well.
It's okay,
Ashby
though.
Fan is going to bring it in at the 7. Ashby Fan has a lane at the 22. Ashby Fan crosses the 35, and a 30-yard gain for Ashby Fan on the return.
Yeah, it's just a great job there, just finding it, hitting and going. You know, not really looking too many cutbacks, but just really finding a lane and just falling forward and getting past the 30.
And that will bring on the Jaguars offense. Looking for a little spark here, looking to get something going. Blocker remains in as the single back. Clint Thomas Jr., the single side receiver at the bottom of your screen. Looking for his first target of the game, Travis. Jefferson at the top of your screen. Jefferson on the drag.
He's got
McCutcheon,
time.
pressure from behind. McCutcheon tucks and run and barely gets out of the pocket. Turns something into nothing, and a first down run for McCutcheon to end the first quarter, Travis.
Yeah, and that single receiver you're talking about came across the field, thought he was going to dump it to him, but hey, he was smart not to because it would have been a big hit on the other side. Good job running and eluding the pressure, but you got to get out of bounds. Don't want to take that hit, especially to the legs, man. Them DBs aren't going to hit you high. They're going to hit you low, and if you take a shot when you need your legs in the pocket, it's going to hurt.
That's going to end first quarter action here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. It's Warriors 21, Jaguars 0. We're going to take a break as well. Stay with us. Back with you, second quarter action here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Bo Furtick, Travis Crawford, Caleb Blocker bounces off a would-be tackler and loses a couple more, Travis.
Yeah, this one's tough, man. They're in the backfield before he even gets the ball handed off to him. Starting to realize, hey, what they're doing when that formation. I like to see them go back to that quick hitch to the sideline when they had three receivers out there, just to spread them out a little bit more.
In that first quarter, it was Andrew Moshart with 3 passing touchdowns. That's what gets us to 21-0 here. Jaguars have yet to get into El Camino territory.
Got him on the out route,
McCutcheon near side and through the hands of his intended receiver. We're not even going to show the replay right there. That's the second time that McCutcheon has hit his receiver right in the hands and just had. When it happens multiple times like that, back to back. What are you seeing? Because those are sure-handed receivers, and the fact that it's happened back-to-back times.
Yeah, sometimes.
Coincidence?
No, I think it's just them trying to get their footing down too on the sideline, not really paying attention.
Third and 12. It's not that they're not trying.
Yeah.
It's not the lack of effort. It's just the discipline right now. McCutcheon on 3rd and long. McCutcheon wants to go deep, far sideline. Clint Thomas Jr., his first target. And he's out of bounds. An incomplete pass will bring back the punt team on for the Jaguars.
It's a good job of taking a shot over there, getting them to respect your single receiver a little bit, because that DB bailed and he still got outside of him. So they'll go back to him. I thought that was a decent ball.
That was a good ball.
Try to keep his feet in bounds too, right there. And
DB did a good job pushing the receiver into that boundary.
Yeah, using the sideline to an advantage for sure.
Farias.
Oh, what a
nice
punt.
high spiraling kick. Oh, did that hit a player? That ball's live. Got to jump on it.
Got a flag.
Are they going to say
here,
it touched the returner? Yes, it did. Jaguars on the recovery.
We got a flag, though.
Joshua Ferreira, his second fumble recovery on the day.
We got a flag. We got to be careful here. It looks like it's on the return team, so.
And Jaguars were given a gift.
Yes,
turnover on special teams, and it was due to the high booming kick of Farias.
That was one of the better punts we've seen out of him.
I would say this season, yeah. Yeah, the returner had his heels at the 20. He had to jet 10 yards back just to catch up to that ball.
Yeah, and the crazy thing about it is when you're not used to playing under these lights, they might get you once in a while.
Yeah. Blocker, the single back. Blocker's going to get it, sidesteps, picks up a couple, keeps his feet moving, still on his feet, and actually picks up 5.
That was a good job doing his little shimmy in the hole right there, getting more yards, breaking tackles. Can't tackle that guy high, that's for sure.
Low center of gravity of number 24. Picks up 5, brings up a 2nd and 5.
Gotta love the way they're running the ball, though. I mean, they're just doing a great job of just.
They're making a concerted effort here today of feeding Caleb Blocker for sure.
You can see why he's in the game.
McCutcheon with Ashby Fan, the slot receiver. Blocker this time off the left side, has a lane, breaks through a tackle, kind of falls awkwardly. It's actually just good to see him get up.
Yeah, that extra shimmy there, I think he probably just would have stuck it in the ground and got upfield. He had him, too. He just tried to bounce it.
He tried to get to the outside.
Yeah.
Tried to get to the outside.
That's where Reggie Bush did a great job of sticking it going back right across your face.
Well, Bellamy did a great job in not allowing him to bounce it. Blocker inside the 5. You can see Bellamy right there.
Oh, yeah.
And that's one of the jobs of many coming from that free safety is to make sure that guy stays in.
Yeah.
Away from the boundary.
Yeah.
You want him to cut back towards the defense, and Bellamy did a good job right there.
Well,
Because if Blocker would have bounced that would have been a touchdown on that last run.
Yeah, if he would have seen it a little sooner, I think he did a little too late. But yeah, he's still running hard, man. And you love to see 39 get in the game. Jamar Johnson. I mean, this guy was running hard last week, and I know he was just clenching at the mouthpiece to get in right now.
Johnson off the left side, lowers his shoulder, gets near the 1.
Johnson coming all the way from Canton, Ohio, man. You know you got to love that to get in and get your opportunity.
Yeah, running behind Dylan LaFlame. and Jonah Rodriguez off the left side. Blocker back in, goal line formation. And I don't think they had anyone covering the receiver on the outside.
Ooh.
That was Josiah Jefferson. And El Camino is going to have to call a timeout.
A well-used timeout, I would say.
Yeah. So Jaguars get a gift on special teams. So special teams blunder on both sides for the Jaguars on that bad snap over the punter's head and on that punt return for El Camino. I either hit the leg or the foot of the returner and recovered by Joshua Ferreira to give Southwestern good field position. It's nice to see Jaguars finally get good field position now. El Camino's had good. I don't know their starting field position, but it has to be anywhere, at least the 40-yard line.
Oh, for sure.
It might even be closer to the midfield.
Yeah, you love to see them punch it in here just to kind of get on the board, But you got to give El Camino some credit, man. They're standing strong here.
Goal line formation, Josiah Jefferson at the top of your screen. Blocker off the right side, and Blocker gets in for the score.
Does a
Much
good job.
needed touchdown for the Jaguars right there.
Man, he's real shifty, and he knows how to bounce it. Gets inside, bounces right out real quick. Great job blocking on that end, though, man. They crashed down really well.
8th rushing touchdown for Caleb Blocker. Gets the Jags on the board. Jacob Cuevas on for the extra point. Johnny Lamone, the backup quarterback, on to hold. Lamone, hold is good. Cuevas, kick up and good with 12:01 remaining in the second quarter. A much-needed score for the Jaguars. Get back in it.
Yep, taking that momentum a little bit, just switching it back. They're doing a good job, man. They're not quitting, and it's the first half, but still, most teams go down 21. You can see them putting their head down. Not Southwestern. These guys are fighting.
Mm-hmm. It's Pink Night here at Devore Stadium, supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month here in October. 1 week away from Travis, or 1 week away from Halloween. I was going to say, Travis, do you know what you're dressing up for as Halloween? On Halloween?
No. I think I'm going to be a dad.
You're going to be a dad. Good man. Good man. Cuevas after the extra point on the kick. Bias, the running back, has to run up to the 18. Bias crosses the 35. And Bias is brought down close to the 37 on the return.
He's been doing a good job returning, man. He's getting
Thaddeus
past
Woods
the
on
40.
the tackle. Number 31.
Up to the 40 at least, almost. I think the last one he crossed it.
Is this the worst field position for El Camino so far?
I think so.
18-yard return, gets it to the 37. Fake to Bias. This is a backup quarterback right here getting his first touch, Evan Tomlin.
Let's see that guard tackle pull there.
Oh, that was the Tomich. Picked up a nice gain, got to the edge of 4 or 5, bring up a second and medium. DeMonte Bias remains in as a single back. He hasn't been much of a factor after 22 carries for 266 last week, averaging a dozen yards per carry.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to keep them spread out a little bit, keep the Jaguars opened up.
Quick hit near side at the 40. And great job by the Jaguars defense as they swarm to the ball for a short gain.
Yeah, that's a great job by that safety in that corner coming down. Corner just comes up and blows up the receiver, knocks him back into the other receiver, and then you got the other safety. They didn't play much last week, but came in.
I think that was Ta'a, first point of attack, along with Grant Williams, 16. Yeah, that was Ta'a right there.
Yeah, Valentino and Valentino Wedderburn, the second.
Oh, coming from the second level.
Yeah, coming down and getting some playing time today. Love to see that.
Yeah, he made a couple nice tackles at the end of that game last week.
Oh, good
and
job
great
there.
coverage near side by your boy right there. We
Yeah.
just talked about him.
Yeah. I mean, you got to be physical with those backs coming out. You can't just let them run, and that was a good job of just getting hands on them, but just turning and looking for the ball.
Valentino Wedderburn, the second on the coverage, and the first 3 and out for El Camino here today, Travis. Great job of the Jaguars defense coming up big, taking some of that momentum to the defensive side, and see if we could get a good return right here for the Jaguars.
Yeah, I would love to see that.
Lorenzo Chavez Borelli on to kick, and Borelli shanks it off the side of his foot.
Wow.
That's going to be a short punt. So
Talk about
back-to-back special teams blunders for El Camino, setting up the Jaguars in good field position.
Would you say that's a 15-yard punt, 10-yard punt there?
Oh, I think they gave him way more. I thought that ball came out like at the 40 or the 45. There's no way the ball reached the 32.
Wow.
Right? Oh, that's a horrible spot. And you could hear the fan base right now below us. And you could see, you love it, Ron Valenzuela on the sideline as well, saying, you just took away 10 yards from us right now. That ball should be at the 42. It's at the 32. You can hear the fan base as well right now.
Oh, got a lane.
Blocker off the left side with the lane. Picks up 10 and a first down run for Caleb Blocker.
Yeah, he didn't really care about that spot, but he's going to get that 10 back, that's for sure.
A free 10 yards right there. They're going to call it a gain of 11 for Blocker. Coming up on the 10-minute mark here in the second quarter.
Sometimes you just got to beat the refs too, Bo, you know?
Say that again?
So sometimes you got to beat the refs
Yeah.
too. That happens. Can't complain.
Yeah, I would say the refs have given both sides a good call. Blocker, once again, just lowering the boom. Picked up 13 and then picked up 9 on this run.
I think they found their run play that they like, dialing it up, just getting the offensive line just to slide a little bit to the left or to the right and just get leveraged on these guys. El Camino's big up front, but it doesn't seem like they're able to maintain their leverage too well.
Once again, running behind the line of Rodriguez and number 69, Dylan LaFlame.
Oh,
McCutcheon steps up. McCutcheon's going to tuck and run, pick up a first down and more. Inside the 40, Ty McCutcheon with the first down
it
run.
looked like they were running a quick screen here to the running back. McCutcheon was like, yeah, I'll take it.
12-yard run by McCutcheon. When the play breaks down, you love to see what your quarterback is made of.
Yeah, and get out of bounds.
Yeah, it didn't take a hit, right? That's what we want. That's what we're looking for, McCutcheon. First and 10 at the El Camino 35. Wildcats are okay with rushing 4. Blocker gets stopped in his tracks, tries to cut back, but he's brought down for a short gain of 1.
Yeah, that time the D-line got off the block a little quicker than he thought and just did a good job push and pull there, man. Just really got off the block and just got in the backfield and disrupted some things around over there.
Lolani Fanau, number 90, excuse me. Gain of 1 for Blocker. Be interested, how many touches does Blocker have? He's touched the ball, I would say, more than 14 carries already for Blocker. More carries in the first half than he's had all season. 64 yards as well to add on with that. McCutcheon is going to hand off to Johnson. Nice play, set up, and well executed by the Jaguars.
Yeah, well designed there. You know, looked like he was going to do a quick toss, right, and then just cuts it back, a little counter action. Good job running hard there, being able to get 2 backs in that can run like that. I mean, and then keep your other back out there flexed out, ready to catch the ball. You can't really ask for much more than that.
Johnson gets it to the 23. First and 10 for the Jaguars after back-to-back big plays. Johnson again up the gut, picks up a first down and more, and gives a little boom to the safety.
Love to see him in the game, just excited to run the ball, healthy, right, and just lowering the shoulder.
Woo.
That DB will think twice
Put a
next
little
time.
hurt on Bellamy, and El Camino with guys coming off. They're going to have to call a timeout. Great job by the Jaguars in recognizing that on the offensive side, making El Camino have to call there. I believe that's their second timeout Yeah. So they have one more timeout remaining here in the first half. 7:41 remaining, and the momentum back on the Jaguars side. Actually, I would say back, but this is the first time Jaguars have really had the momentum here today.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've had it at certain periods of the game and then just lost it, either a penalty here or, like we had the bad snap. But I mean, I feel like they've been slowly maintaining, just giving El Camino a lot good field position, just been helping them out. I think that's why they got 21 so early. But Jaguars are fighting back, like we said, man. They're just not quitting.
Jaguars average 480 yards per game, over 200 on the ground, and close to 280, 290 through the air. But it's been actually the ground game of the Jaguars here tonight.
It's looking really good.
20 carries for 109 yards. Thank you, Andrew Sanchez.
And the game is just starting, I would say.
Yeah. I know, it's crazy. It's like after you do high school and then you come to college, it's the 3 extra minutes per quarter. There's so much that goes into it. We talk about details, 1 or 2 plays, and when there's 80 to 100 plays ran, it's like 1 or 2 plays can make a difference.
Yeah, but when you're able to run the ball, now you're controlling the clock like they wanted to. Oh, good fake.
McCutcheon sprint left, fakes the toss, takes a hit inside the 5, but holds on to it on the first down run.
You love to see your quarterback be that confident in his running ability, right? But taking a hit like that, you might want to think twice about getting down, right?
Nice hit by A.J. Anune, the defensive back with his 17th tackle on the season. Jefferson, he is the wingback off the left side. Blocker will run behind him, but that play is blown up in the backfield.
Great job coming through the gap right there. Just seeing it and hitting it really fast right behind the center.
Damian Matau with the TFL.
That's a great job.
47.
Seeing that center try to get leverage on that nose tackle and then just hitting that gap, man. Yeah.
Talk about being shot out of a cannon right there. Down marker says second. Now it says third. Third and goal. After the TFL, Ashby Fan in motion. McCutcheon near side wants to go to Clint Thomas Jr. and broken up at the goal line. Great coverage right there by Cadence Turner.
Yeah, one-on-one. You knew he was coming to him. Even the linebacker knew it. You see him bailing out of there. I mean, that's just a ball that's just hard to fit in, especially when you see the corner's not going anywhere, and then you got the linebacker going. You might not want to fit that ball in there because really nowhere to put it. I really thought he could have pulled it down. But he did have somebody coming after him on the backside. So, you had the motion, and you had the running back going out there. You had Ashby Fan moving around. Probably would have checked it to him.
Jacob Cuevas and movements up front.
You just can't have that right now. You got a lot of momentum. We got to start staying a little more disciplined when you guys got the special teams. Special teams wins the games, but can't give them the field position and the special teams. You got to take a hold of one or the other.
Cuevas is 4 of 5 on field goals this year. Ooh, they're going to call that on the defense. Does that bring the offense back on the field?
I don't know.
Half the distance. Your ball's at the 3. Usually when you see 4th and 2nd or 4th and 3, the green light is go.
You got to use your timeout. Good job, coach.
Can't take him with you. And I think after that penalty by El Camino, the Jaguars are going to rethink things.
Yeah, well, I think he heard you talking up here and was like, know what, let me think a little bit more. I think
they heard the fans as well. The fans were also rooting for the offense to get back onto the field.
It's a good timeout, though. And like you said, you can't take them with you, but this is a situation. You give your guys a rest, right? You got people that are a little antsy. You don't want to get another penalty on special teams. So maybe you put your guys out there, but at least if you go back with a field goal, at least they're calmed down a little bit.
And honestly, the way the defense has been playing of late, I'm okay with worst case scenario. They don't get it. The offense of El Camino has to start with their heels on their own goal line.
Yeah, Bo, but I mean, when you're down 14 and you got 6 minutes, you want to take the points, right?
Yeah.
You'd rather
you want
be
to
down
keep
11.
the momentum on your side because you could either add to the momentum or you can give it right back to El Camino.
Yeah.
Or we're going to find out right here. I love the aggressive play call. Inside the 5, down 2 scores.
It's 4th and goal here, though. There ain't no first down marker you can get.
No, unless you get a defensive pass interference. Bunch right formation. Klein, Becker, and Josiah Jefferson. Clint Thomas Jr., the single back.
Dump
McCutcheon
it.
has Ashby Fan in the flats. Ashby Fan stretches out. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Man, I love to see Ashby Fan catch the ball. I was trying to get it to him the last play when they're motioning him around over there. I'm glad they figured out how to get it to him because he's a great athlete, and watching him catch the ball and get in the end zone is just what you expect from someone like that. A dual threat.
Ashby Fan's third touchdown on the season. McCutcheon now has 6 passing touchdowns in the last 2 games.
And, Bo, you got to give him some credit.
Yeah.
McCutcheon throwing that ball with that guy just coming like a man, like a, I don't want to say it, like a bat out of
a
you
cave.
already know. He's coming, right? He's in your face, too, and he's throwing the ball. You got to make a decent throw. And in time, it was really good.
It was actually a really good adjustment by Ashby Fan as well. Cuevas back onto the field. Jaguars have now scored the last 14 points. Let's go and show that replay one more time because we can.
Love to
Bunch
see
right
the formation.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
I love the pressure off the edge right there, but it did leave that flat open. Great adjustment by Ashby Fan. Normally you'll see a receiver continue on that route.
The momentum will carry him out. Yeah, and
Recognizing that the goal line was on his heels, all he needed to do was make the grab and stretch out.
yeah, I think when he turned around and saw, he knew the guy was coming off the edge hot,
Yeah.
so he probably turned around and was like, I need to get back to my quarterback and make it easier throw for him.
Because really for a running back, you're either stepping up and making that block or you're slipping on the other side of him for a reception.
Yeah, I was surprised he didn't chip him. That was a good thing he did it, though. He probably wouldn't have time to catch the ball.
It would have slowed him down just enough to where I don't think he would have been able to get to the goal line.
Yeah.
So the Warriors scored 21 unanswered to start the game, and Jaguars respond with 14 points of their own. McCutcheon to Ashby Fan to bring it within 7.
And when you talk about championship football, I mean, this is what you talk about, right? 2 teams going back and forth, 4th and goals, figuring it out, making plays, calling timeouts. Love to see it.
Bias brings it in at the 7. Bias gets hit at the 25 by Eads and Ferreira on the special teams play.
They must have had a meeting on the sideline saying, this guy's getting way too many yards on kick return. We better stop him. And they did a good job right there.
Brady Eads and Joshua Ferreira on the tackle. Eads that linebacker, strong safety position. He's middle linebacker right now. 5 in the box. That's a light box, a good box to run on.
Oh, my
Moore
gosh.
makes a move, gets by the defender. And Jones, Jeremiah Jones, holds on for dear life.
Man, that was just a move. If you've ever seen one, that was one for the books.
That's a
right
touchdown
there.
saving tackle
Oh,
by
my
Jeremiah
gosh.
Jones right there.
Yeah, but you got to give that running back some credit, man. He just, I would say, shook the boots off of
He
him.
shooketh.
He shooketh. He did a great job of making him miss. Those are hard though. When you got open field like that, you want to take away the inside leg. But I mean, when you got him making moves like that, which leg is inside, Bo?
Yeah, well, and I see the referees. Yeah, we have a flag near
Face
midfield. I wanted to show this replay because I actually wanted to touch on that point. Because it's the difference between a running back getting downhill and a running back staying lateral. When you get downhill, you create more options to either go outside or inside. When you stay lateral, you're limiting your options of movement.
Oh, wow.
Wow, they're calling an offensive face mask. I thought they were going to call that face mask on Jones.
Oh, on the stiff arm, possibly. Yeah. He held on.
Yeah, he said he kept it there.
Well, he closes. Yeah, he gripped the face mask.
Well, Jeremiah Jones not only made a touchdown-saving tackle, but also created a penalty as well. And that initial penalty was offsides, actually, on the Jaguars. So they would have got at least 5. Because the penalties were on both sides, replay of downs. 1st and 10, like the play never even happened. 3 receivers to the far side of the field. Moore is going to get the handoff again off the right side. Eads slips to the tackle of Eads. Jeremiah Jones once again on the tackle.
Yeah, and that going back to that one play, I mean, that lets Valentino Wittenberg feel a lot better about that missed tackle. He's probably only going to see it on film a couple times, but didn't really affect the game. Great learning lesson right there, like we were talking about, Bo. You just got to take that inside leg out. Just, take your shot. You go reaching, you're going to miss.
Moshart with 3 passing touchdowns on the night. He'll hand it off to Moore. Moore needed 1. Moore picked up 4 on the first down run.
Moore with 4 here. Great job. I mean, was that a receiver? I think that was a receiver number 11 that was just lined up right there. I mean, I like that formation. Just have him just take off and go hit somebody and allow your lineman to get to the next level.
3 receivers to the left side of Moshart. He'll hand it off again. Running back has the edge. And Wedderburn Olayed, but still made the tackle on Azion Nelson. Yeah, and they're going to take Wedderburn out.
He's all right. He's all right.
And
he's just thinking a little bit too much now.
I was just going to say, man, usually when you get beat like that, you second guess yourself. You don't stick to what you're good at, and you don't stick with the fundamentals. You almost try to overcompensate or try to make that perfect play because you missed the tackle.
Yeah, you just start thinking. I mean, when you're on football field and you're thinking, nothing really happens. You got to start playing with your mental a lot less.
Nelson, the biggest back of the trio of backs, 205. You can see right there a hard run by Nelson picking up a first down and getting into Jaguar territory. Coming up on 4:30 and counting here in the first half. Moshart over the middle. Up the seam, the tight end climbs the ladder and brings it down. A great reception right there for El Camino.
Yeah, I think that was the wing back. Yeah, he just took off and went up the seam. I think they caught a pass like that in the first quarter. But that's their play, man. If they can get the ball, that's a good ball by the quarterback. They get the ball in there.
Robert Salazar.
Oh, sorry. He looks like a running back.
I want to say that's the same combo route that they hit him on the other side. You clear the safety. You make him choose either the seam or the dig. Oh, and a big hit at the 20. Washington.
That's a backbreaker.
Brandon Jones.
You're going to have a conversation with your quarterback on the next one. I don't think I like that.
Don't do that again.
Please.
Picks up 6. Great job by Jones holding on and keeping that ball. He took a big hit from behind by Washington.
Yeah, he did.
Bias. Play
That's
fake.
Confusion on the other side.
Near side. Ferreira can't make the tackle. And the reception by Marcus Moore. His first reception of the night. Just short of the first down marker. Needs to get to the 16. I'll bring up a 3rd and short. They're going to keep
it's just a good job going, though. I mean, even though Ferreira missed that tackle, he still slowed him down enough for somebody else to get there and help him out.
Xavier Grant, the wing back. Bias is going to get the handoff off the left side. Bias is brought down in the backfield by Washington.
Oh, yeah. There we go again. Washington coming down, read and run. Understanding. I got to get upfield.
You love to see it. You love to see him close down that edge, not allow Bias. Because if Bias gets to the outside, that's a touchdown.
Oh, yeah. And he did a good – even though he went inside the block, he did a good job of getting up the field. You know, most people get inside and they don't really – they stay flat, like you said, lateral, and then they get beat to the sideline.
Christian Miranda's longest field goal on the season is 34 yards. This one is 35. He's 7 for 8 on the season. Miranda from 35 yards out is up and good.
Wow.
Was that a toe poke?
I don't know, but
it looked like a toe poke.
It did.
Can't remember the last time I saw a toe poke, but that's good.
He poked it right through.
That's about as toe pokes get right there.
I don't think he kicks the kickoffs like that, does he?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay. I was about to say it's a pretty good job. He could do that from the kickoff. But I thought the Jaguars' defense played really well there.
Yeah, a win for both sides right there. Warriors get some points, but the Jaguars keep them to 3.
Yeah, keeping them inside from scoring. That's all you can ask for there. Now we just got to see the offense get a little momentum here. We got 2 minutes, 20 seconds. They got about 2 timeouts left.
One timeout, yeah.
1 timeout.
Ashby fan back to return. Yeah, and the Jaguars will receive the ball in the second half.
Yeah, you got to see them take advantage of this last part of the second quarter.
I mean, in this situation, it's if we can get any points, right?
Yeah.
We don't necessarily need a touchdown. Just to carry some type of momentum into the half. Ashby
what a
fan
kick.
brings it in at the 5. Ashby fan.
There you go.
Down the sideline.
Oh, late
and a
call.
flag thrown from 50 yards.
He saw that. I mean, I don't know where the referee was, but I saw that yellow thing flying.
That was a toss.
He must have been working out.
Got the wind in his back. So return of 30 yards for Ashby Fan, but a flag on the opposite side of the field.
Yeah, hopefully it's not on the return team. There was somebody down here tussling a little bit.
We hope you're enjoying this broadcast here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Bo Furtick, Travis Crawford, statistician Andrew, Agent Drew, is it Agent_Drew on Instagram? 2 underscores. You got to add 2 underscores. Andrew Sanchez, GOAT Stats. GOAT, 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Jags. Josiah Jefferson still without a grab here tonight, Travis. Ashby Fan off the right side.
Love to see him get
Gets
the ball.
to the edge, has a lane. 1st down and more, the 16-yard run. His first run of the night.
Yeah, you love to see him get a touch, man. He's great when he catches the ball, but he's even better when he gets a handoff and has space to run. He can make you miss and just get upfield.
We know Blocker as just a really good, a power runner, but he also adds some speed as well. But Ashby Fan is all electricity.
Oh, yeah.
All gas, no brakes.
The athleticism and the fast twitch is just unstoppable when you get it going, and it builds that momentum just on the team, just watching him play, that sense of urgency just to get out there and play with him.
Yeah, Ashby Fan only had 5 carries for 28 yards last week, a pair of receptions for 24 yards. He had his career best 13 carries for 94 yards in week 3 against Long Beach. But really, Caleb Blocker has kind of taken over. Week 5 had 19 carries for $164. Week 6 had 15 carries for $124 and 3 rushing touchdowns. And then last week, week 8 against Riverside, 10 carries for 110 yards. He's averaging in those big games over 8 yards on the ground. So it's hard to, it's like you have 2 really good running backs, and obviously you're playing the hot hand a little bit. But after that last run from Ashby Fan, I would be surprised if that was his last touch.
I think that also lit a fire under his little belt and get him going. He's really like, I want the ball.
McCutcheon with a lot of time. McCutcheon near side has his receiver, and a great grab on the near sideline right there. His first grab of the night by Nick Klein.
Yeah, he had a couple drops early, but, man, this was a tough grab with a guy
ball
on him.
Right there for you.
And the quarterback put it where only he could find it.
Klein had a nice game last week, 6 receptions for 94 yards and a touchdown. 14-yard gain gets it to the El Camino 44, and once again, that play blown up in the backfield. El Camino front doing a much better job getting off the snap.
Yeah, that was 55 right there. 55 doing a good job of just getting off the block, getting in the backfield.
Yeah,
Man.
Dayton Norris leads the team with 5 sacks and 7 tackles for losses. He's a disruptor. McCutcheon steps up in the pocket, is twirled around, takes a hit on the turn.
Pops back up, though.
Yeah, that was 53 on that hit. Love to see your quarterback get right back up. Blake Wells on the tackle. Short game for McCutcheon. Clock still ticking, 1:11 and counting here in the first half. 3rd down for the Jags. El Camino brings 4. McCutcheon far side, puts it right on the money at the 1st down marker, and another 1st down grab for Klein.
Klein's doing a good job of pushing at that corner, man, making him open up just a little bit enough just to get him to get outside, catch the ball, get out of bounds.
And another far side of the field throw by McCutcheon right on the money.
Yeah, McCutcheon and Klein, man, they got some chemistry that's unmatched right now, especially on those out routes.
And after the gain of 8 brings up a 1st down with 1:02 remaining in the half. McCutcheon looks near side. McCutcheon at the 20 has Jefferson and overthrows Jefferson.
Oh, I feel like he's seeing it wide open, but the short side of the field is just too short for him sometimes.
Oh, that was
You know, sometimes he just needs to throw that long ball. He has a good arm, but he's got to follow through right there, get the ball down.
Here it is right here. That's a clean pocket, too.
Yeah, just let it sail on him a little bit. When they're wide open, you know, when you want to make that perfect pass, sometimes you just you don't follow through and the ball sails on you.
Becker in motion. Play fake.
Got
McCutcheon. He's going to throw it back near side. And Ashby Fan, he skips it to him.
Oh, McCutcheon had a guy in his face, man. It's just a hard ball to get to him, but right here he was open. Couldn't get it to him.
That was number 37 on the pressure. William Wright. He has a sack here today. It was his 5th sack on the season. I mean, Warriors, they love to supply pressure up front. William Wright with 4 sacks. Matau with 3. Norris with 6. Fanau with 4 sacks. Amasio with 4 sacks.
Yeah, they're doing a good job disguising it, man. You don't really know where they're coming from.
They keep their bodies fresh up front. Only bring 4 again. McCutcheon has a receiver.
That's another one.
Overthrows by a couple yards.
Those are the hard ones right there. Like we were saying, when you put it over his shoulder, the outside, you would want him to be just like a corner route, but he's running so straight, it's hard to figure out where he's going to catch it from, right?
Well, you could see Becker at the bottom of your screen right here, number 11. He has to get inside, and then he has to get back outside, and I think that's where it was at.
Yeah.
Great job by that safety and making him come under him.
Yeah, I thought McCutcheon, I mean, those are the balls that as a quarterback you kind of want to throw them up the field, but outside and like kind of get out there sooner. I mean, it was a good placement
of the ball. He had to throw it on the backside of the safety. It was just the route of having to come in then go back out. That's you got to work on getting outside. As a receiver, and
then also understanding where that ball's coming from. If it's going to be
because you're coming out of your break and you're looking up in the air and you have no idea what's going on.
It's a tough ball to catch. I guess in the NFL, they just turn those into corner routes, right? You see open space, run to it.
Exactly.
Quarterback's throwing it at the open spot, so.
39 seconds remaining. El Camino up 10. Jaguars only have 1 timeout remaining as well. So it'll be interesting to see how aggressive El Camino stays here at the end of this first half. They're going to run the ball up the middle. That's Nelson on the run, his 3rd carry of the night.
They're running hard.
We talked about the running game of El Camino. They ran for over 400 rushing yards last week against Palomar. Southwestern doing a better job tonight against the run than they did last week.
Yeah, it's just a couple different formations. Yeah. I mean, they're not really seeing that quick hitch to the sidelines here and there, so they're doing a good job. Like you said, they're maintaining, and they're keeping everything in front of them. They have a couple big plays, but nothing that's blown up and gotten the end zone on them too deep. So they're doing a great job of just understanding how to bend but don't break, right? That's what we talked about, not giving up the big plays and just keeping the clock on their side, I thought, for a second.
El Camino opens up 21-0. Jaguars fall behind 3 scores again in the opening quarter in back-to-back weeks, but they respond much better here tonight. They score 14 unanswered of their own, and then El Camino added a field goal at the end of that first half. I mean, it's still a ball game.
Oh, yeah.
So well within striking distance.
Yeah, and then Jaguars come out with the ball in the second half. So, I mean, you love to see them come out and just take control of the momentum again. They lost it. They gained it back. Lost it, gained it back. So, love to see them just maintain it. But El Camino's doing a great job up front with those D linemen, man. They're just controlling. They were getting out leverage early, and now they're controlling, getting in the backfield, making plays. So, you got to see what they can do the second half.
And that will take us into the break here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Be back in about 17 minutes. Here from Devore Stadium. Back with you here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Week 10 action and one of the most highly anticipated games here in Week 10. Jaguars 14, Warriors 24 here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Bo Fertig, Travis Crawford, Andrew Sanchez, the statistician. Speaking of Andrew, gave me some stats. Let's go over them. Jaguars and Warriors pretty much equal on first downs. Jaguars 13 first downs to the Warriors 12. Rushing, Warriors have 20 carries for 84 yards. Jaguars 25 carries for $133, in large part to Caleb Blocker's 15 carries for 61 yards. Total offense, Warriors 35 plays for 218 yards. Jaguars 39 plays for 161. It's been a fairly clean game on the penalty side. Warriors with only 1 penalty for 3 yards. Jags 3 penalties for 34 yards. Not a lot of stats to more. The running back for El Camino, 10 carries for 55 yards. Bias, who had 22 carries for 266 last week, is bottled up here today. Only 4 carries for 5 yards. Ashby Fan with a touchdown reception. Nick Klein leads Southwestern, 2 receptions for only 22 yards. Southwestern only has 28 pass yards to their 161 rush yards, Travis.
Yeah, I would love to see them throw the ball a little bit more, but, I mean, the run game has been controlling the clock for them. I mean, they've been doing a good job. Like over 100 yards rushing in the first half. I mean, can't expect less from your running back. That's every down back.
McCutcheon is 4 of 14. Only 2 passes to a receiver. Or
I think he has more rushing yards.
I'm trying to set this up here. four completions, 2 of them to Klein, the other 2 to running backs. Only 1 receiver has caught a pass here today, and that's Nick Klein.
Well, I mean, there's a couple drops as well. You got to get that in there. But, I mean, he's starting to find them on those out routes we were talking about. Just love to see him just kind of stay in that pocket and deliver a good ball.
And Southwestern will start with the ball. Or will start with the ball here in the second half. Down 10. Ashby Fan comes up at the 10 and brings it in. Still looking for their kickoff return.
There he goes.
And here's their best opportunity. Ashby Fan with the lead block and is tracked down from behind. But Ashby Fan with his best return of the season.
Man, that's electricity we were talking about, man. He brings that sense of urgency to this game, and you can see the sidelines fired up. Now they're ready to roll. Let's see if they can take advantage of this field position and get in the end zone early.
A 60, you have 68, I had 62. 68 sounds much better. Yard return by Ashby Fan. A little shot in the arm for Southwestern to start the second half, Travis.
Yeah, I mean, you'd love to see it. We talked about it. We'd love to see him go in there and see if he can be a factor.
Johnson will start in the backfield to the right hip pocket of McCutcheon. Jefferson, the wingback on the left side of the formation. Klein and Becker at the bottom of your screen. Johnson's going to start the second half with the ball. Short gain of 3 for Johnson. He had a pair of carries in that first half. A bruising run inside the red zone to set up a touchdown.
Yeah, he runs hard. I mean, that guy, like I said, that guy's been just chomping at the bit to get in, and you can tell he's taking advantage of his opportunity to run the ball hard. He's running a little high there, got flipped over, but hey, give it to him again, see what he can do.
5'11", 200 pounds, back-to-back runs for Johnson, stretches it left, flag behind the play. Looks like he's going to lose 1.
Yeah, you can't get these flags, man, especially on second down when you're running the ball, getting 3-4 yards.
That defensive end, Dayton Norris, leads the team with 6 tackles for losses.
Oh, yeah, he's a great factor.
And the way he closed that gap between him and the running back was impressive.
Just understanding how to run him down, have that leverage on him. Just let him string it out until he gets to the sideline and make that play.
Do they do the rabbit drill in the college level, or is that more of a high school thing?
Oh, yeah, no, that's a guaranteed drill.
Okay,
especially in the spring.
That's the bread and butter.
In the spring, that's the conditioning drill.
Because it's all about angles, right?
Oh, man, yeah. It's all about angles everywhere you do it. Also leverage, angles. But like you said, Bo, you got to be athletic enough to be able to run them down side to side.
Yeah. Johnson remained in at the single back. McCutcheon over the middle has Klein. And the safety was there for a big hit.
Yeah, Klein knew he was going to take a shot there, but, I mean, you can't leave him up to dry.
That was actually Becker, Tyler Becker.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that was on me.
Becker.
Becker's still looking for his first grab. of the night.
There's a lot of safeties there, though. I mean, you got to understand
that's a tight window.
That's a timing route. If you can't get it on time, you better check it down.
And in that situation, you got to get that ball low, like below the hips. Allow your receiver to go down and stay clean. Third and long for the Jags. McCutcheon under pressure. McCutcheon flush right, has his running back out of the backfield. That's Johnson at the first down marker.
There's that check down. I know he was trying to get it to him sooner if he wouldn't have tripped right here. I mean, but that was a good job. It actually worked out in his favor.
Yeah. Johnson did a great job continuing upfield on the other side of that linebacker. Linebacker had to make a decision whether he was going to step up on McCutcheon or stay with Johnson. Johnson needed 17, 18. He got 20.
Great catch, too. I mean, that's hard.
Right.
He's almost turning the whole circle there.
The toughest catches are sometimes the ones when you're wide open. McCutcheon inside the 5. Jefferson touchdown.
Oh, wow. Had them on their heels. They were spinning around. The whole defense was like, what's going on, coach? Did we call timeout here? Guess not. Tight end leaked up the seam.
McCutcheon's second passing touchdown of the night. Jefferson's first receiving touchdown of the day, and it comes at a great time.
Well, I mean, when you're hiding that big 6'3", 6'2" frame on the line, hand in the dirt, you don't really see him until he pops up, and he popped up the middle, wide open.
Cuevas on for the extra point. Cuevas is up and good to bring it within 3. Let's show this highlight again. Josiah Jefferson. Last game. Oh, darn it. Did I mess it up? I sure did. That's right. Let's check out this extra point one more time.
Looks good. Good
foot. Looks good. Looks great. Beautiful evening here in Chula Vista, California.
You got to give credit to the Ashby fan to set the momentum, man.
Yeah.
They just
took
it to them out of this second half, and it started with that kick return, getting them all the way down to the 30-yard line, and even though they got that penalty, they're still looking to just make a play. Somebody was out there trying to be the next playmaker on the field, and it starts with that little athletic sense of urgency that just comes from Ashby fan.
Thank you. 15-yard touchdown pass to Josiah Jefferson. Brings it back within 3. This is the closest they've been, Travis, since the opening kickoff.
Love to see the defense come out here with a sense of urgency as well and just take it to them. El Camino's ready though.
Bias will bring it in at the 6. Bias crosses the 20. A lot of plastic.
Oh, don't do that.
A big collision here, even at the top of your screen.
That was a long tackle, we call that one. Into the water.
Carson Curtis on the tackle.
Lucky we didn't get a yellow hanky out of there.
Yeah, shout out to Curtis's grandpa and mother making the trip here from Utah, the 9 or 10 hour trip. Carson Curtis has been a great player up front for the Jaguars here this season.
Yeah, big time for the defensive line. Being able to hold that edge, get some pressure, cause that quarterback to hold the ball too long, and he's right there on him.
Moshart was 9 of 13 for 134 and 3 passing touchdowns in that first half. And that play is blown up. Washington with the TFL.
Oh, Washington doing a great job, man. Just getting into the receiver. The slot receiver was trying to block him. He said, no, not today.
You can see Washington right there at the 30. Gets right by that tackler, runs right through him. The reception for Jones, his 3rd reception, a loss of 4 brings up a 2nd and 14.
And this is what you want your defense to come out and set the tone, knock them back 3 yards, 4 yards.
You love to see that when you're a secondary coach, right? Defensive coordinator. Blown coverage by the Jaguars. Receiver wide open down the sidelines. Has one player to beat and gets tripped up inside the 35. Touchdown saving tackle from Dylan Eads.
Man, that was just I don't know what happened, if he thought the quarterback was not looking at him or what, but the receiver was standing right there and the corner was looking in for some reason at the slot. I don't understand what happened.
Nazareth Williams with the big reception to get the ball to the 31 of the Jaguars. Stretch play for Moore. Moore can't get to the edge. Great job by Carson Curtis and crew in stretching that play out.
Yeah, Carson Curtis and the safety just coming down. See him flying down, boom, knocking that lead blocker back into him and just making the play.
Yeah, not allowing him to get an extra yard to plow forward. They're actually going to give Moore a gain of 1 on that play.
That's Weddenburn. Weddenburn coming in. You know, like we talked about earlier, you know, sometimes you get shook, but when you can come down and just not think anymore, just make the play, just with your athleticism, just go.
Stack formation on both sides of the ball. Moshart is going to get to the edge. We haven't seen him run a lot today. He steps out of bounds for a short gain.
Thought that was a good decision to make right there, though. He did keep it. I mean, the end bit down. And
yeah, Curtis was there on the tackle for Moore.
Wasn't going to get much, but he got something.
And I think if you're a DN right now, you want Moshart to keep the ball, right, with these good running backs.
Oh, yeah. He's the slower of the couple.
El Camino needs to get to the 21. Moore to the edge, plants that foot, gets upfield, and is close to the first down marker. Once again, Moore. We've seen him that downhill running, plants that foot in open field, so tough to bring down.
Yeah, we talked about Wittenberg not hesitating, but right there I think he hesitated a little bit too much. I mean, you got to understand it's third down, but you don't have any threats pushing you. You don't have a tight end, a slot. You got to just read that end man and just fly downhill like you did when you seen the other run to make the play. You wouldn't give him so much room to make that hard tackle. Brady
Eads on the tackle, but not before 6 yards and a first down. Bias toss right. Bias inside the 15. And Bias, his best run of the night, he had 4 carries for 5 yards. Give him 7 on this play.
And I'm not sure if they switched Jeremiah Jones from strong safety to inside backer, because I know he was playing strong safety last week a little bit, but
I think it just depends on the formation. Him and Eads are the 2 linebackers.
Yeah.
So it depends on the strong side, what side's the wide side of the field. It's really the 2 linebackers. They're really playing a 4-2-5 right now.
Well, Washington has really been outside a lot more from what I've noticed.
Outside the box because of these stretch plays right here. Oh, that's a pass off the handoff and a touchdown pass to number 38, the tight end. His first touchdown, Robert Salazar.
Yeah, and that was one where he crossed his face. That's where, you know, you got to key your reads right there. I know the safety was looking in the backfield expecting run, but that guy's just running a route. He's not even blocking anybody.
Did he come up and fake the block?
No, he just took off. The free safety just...
Right. Well, and he came from the opposite side of the field too.
Yeah.
So you're saying, so you're saying the free safety had his eyes on the back.
Oh yeah, he's looking.
And then the linebacker or the tight end goes through the linebackers.
I mean, it looks like he's trying to get to the second level, but he's not slowing down to block anybody. He's just running.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you're the last man there. You got to make the play. It's not your job, but you got to help out, right? So it happens, you know. But that was a good job of them running the ball. And when you can run the ball like that, and then you can get your tight ends in the hand in the dirt, similar to how we were doing, you know, you can hide them a little bit, and that's what happened right there.
Well, and off of a big run from Moore as well, back-to-back big runs, you're thinking, we need to get to the line a little quicker, close that gap. And, I mean, what a great play call and great timing for that play call.
Yeah, you got to give credit to the coach right there. I mean, who expected a pass right there on that?
No, right,
was it second down, first down? I thought that was a great job.
Robert Salazar, his first touchdown of the season, extends the lead back to 10 for the Warriors. Great response by the Warriors on their opening possession.
Got to give them some credit there. Let's see how these Jaguars respond.
Yeah. Both sides scored on their opening possession here in the second half. The score at the end of one was 21-0. The score at the half was 24-14. Ashby Fan stutters. Ashby Fan crosses the 30. And a 27-yard return for Ashby Fan.
Yeah, doing a great job just getting up the field, passing the 30. I mean, that's all you can ask for. Got to love that sense of urgency to get up the field. I mean, he kind of hesitated there. I thought he was going to go back up the middle. I mean, he had a great return.
Well, there was a lane outside. That's what he wanted to get to.
Yeah.
Jonah Rodriguez and crew up front. Doing a good job in keeping McCutcheon clean. I think he was only sacked once in that first half. He's had a fairly clean pocket throughout.
He's done a good job taking off, too. So, I mean, he's doing a good job keeping himself clean as well.
Yeah, when the pocket has collapsed. Becker and Klein at the bottom of your screen. Josiah Jefferson, the tight end. They're going to hand it off to Blocker, who does a little hesitation himself, allows the hole to open up and picks up a gain of 3.
Yeah, well, I mean, 3 times 4 bow is 12, so, I mean, you got to keep going.
Blocker's going to stay in as the single back. As mentioned, in the first half, McCutcheon was only 4 of 14 for 28 yards. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right for McCutcheon. McCutcheon on the draw to Blocker. Blocker keeps his feet moving, sheds a couple tackles, and gets to the 40 for a 4-yard gain.
There we go. I like that draw right there. I mean, it's the first draw of the game there,
Yep.
but I mean, if you can get 4 yards off a draw on second down.
A draw is a great play to run, knowing that the defense really only rushes 4 and drops 7. Those linebackers are getting in those hook zones quickly, so that draw was a great play right there. Linebackers come on the blitz. Instead of dropping back, they're saying, we're coming. And Blocker somehow squeezes his way through for a gain of 3.5, enough for a first down.
I mean, he took a shot, made a miss, just keeps his legs going and falls forward. That's what you can expect from a running back like Blocker. He ain't gonna block you. He's gonna run through the arm tackles. That's for
Hugo
sure.
Wayner was in the backfield, number 30, and unable to bring Blocker down. Blocker now in the flats. McCutcheon over the middle. And just throws it behind Becker. The throw was there. Everything was set up for the completion. McCutcheon, another clean pocket.
Sometimes I hate to say it, but the ref gets in your way. I hate to say that. And then as a quarterback,
is that
you're
what
trying
that
to.
was?
I don't know. I just feel like
let's see.
You don't want to throw it at the ref sometimes.
Oh yeah.
Sometimes.
Yeah. He was close, but not close enough. Ashby Fan checks in. Israel Garcia will check in as well. He'll replace Tyler Becker. McCutcheon near side. Ashby Fan. Ashby Fan to midfield.
Takes a shot. But I love to see them go back to that, man. I mean, that's a play that got them some yards in the first quarter.
They got the numbers right, 2 on 3.
Yeah.
They're going to take that every time.
Especially with Ashby Fan catching the ball and getting upfield. He's going to get you at least 5.
The gain of 7 through the air to Fan will bring up a 3rd and 3. Jaguars need to get to the El Camino 46 light box, Travis, only 5 or 6. Looks like they're going to be pressure off the edge. McCutcheon to the far side. That's a backward pass. Oh, they got lucky right there. El Camino knows it. Everyone knows it except for, yeah, that's a backward pass, no doubt about it. Ashby Fan, that would have been a scoop and score for El Camino too.
Yeah, those balls can be tricky too as a quarterback, trying to get the ball down, throwing him out in front of him so he catches it on the run, but then try not to overthrow him, get over his head. That's a hard ball to get out there.
Israel Garcia get up. Look at his elbow right here. His elbow just drops.
Yeah, and his feet.
That's not a throwing angle. He's thrown from mustard and his footwork as well. Yeah, combination of those things.
Plays a big toll, especially the fundamentals of that. If they haven't ran it a lot, throughout the year, and then you want to throw it in and try to get them to do it multiple times, I guess that's why you don't see it too many times.
So Coach Rodriguez showing confidence in his defense, bringing on the punt team.
Yeah, I mean you're at your own 50, you got to punt it. The defense been playing well. I mean, drive didn't show that last drive, but they have been playing well overall.
Farias, nice punt.
Oh, and they dropped it again.
And once again, a special teams blunder by the return team of El Camino and the Jaguars with their 2nd turnover on special teams. Trying to do too much right there.
Those are the ones you got to wave the flag, I say, with your hand. Get your hand up there so they can leave you alone and you catch it clean. But when you're trying to make a big play and trying to catch it on the run, there's a lot of room for a mishap. Yeah.
That was Donovan Hamlin out of Chandler, Arizona. On the recovery, sets up Jaguars inside the 10. They're actually going to call it at the 10. Blocker on first down run. Jaguars are 2 for 2 in the red zone. scoring touchdowns both times.
Front line dominated on that one.
Yeah. This is a good front line for El Camino.
They're doing a great job. They're like I was saying earlier, they're getting a little out leverage just because they're bigger. But if they don't have to move and you're running right at them, they're gonna make the play. We got to get them a little bit more on the edge, right? Got to get them moving side to side so they can get a little bit more lanes outside, not so much inside.
El Camino playing man-to-man across the board. I'd love to see a rub route or something. Clinton Thomas Jr. at the bottom of your screen, one-on-one formation. Klein in motion from right to left. Ashby Fan one-on-one at the top of your screen.
Bump,
Yeah, CTJ, they're going to bump across. Oh, no, miscommunication. And that ball's intercepted at the goal line by El Camino. McCutcheon was expecting Clint Thomas Jr., and Clint Thomas Jr. saw the defensive back and stopped his route.
Now,
Cadence Turner on the interception.
I wonder what the route was, because it looked like he was stopping because, like you said, the DB was inside and was expecting the ball to be thrown outside.
You got to continue that route, though. You got to continue that route.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just a tough one. You got the DB just kind of sitting there. You already got him out leverage, and most of those balls that you throw in the red zone, you'd expect them to be outside unless it's a slant.
Yeah, so they're going to put the ball at the one. There's great cat and mouse. Southwestern knows they're in man. El Camino adjusts. Rather than having the corner go all the way across the formation, they bump. And, I mean, just a great adjustment on the defensive side by El Camino right there.
El Camino did a good job bumping that. A lot of times when you're chasing, you get crossed up.
Yeah, exactly. When you're in man-to-man, you bring one of your top targets and Clint Thomas Jr. from one side of the field all the way to the other. And, I mean, El Camino just adjusted on the strong side really well. El Camino looking for some type of running room.
Southwestern standing strong, though.
Yeah. El Camino, we saw them multiple times on the defensive side, flip the script and keep field position, see if the Jaguars can do that here. That's McCutcheon. That was McCutcheon's first interception on the night. It's a tough one for the Jags right there. They got to find a way to get the momentum back. Nelson, the bigger back, over 200-pound, remain in as the single back, and he gets tripped up inside the 5.
You got to give credit to Washington, man. He's playing a great game, man. He's just understanding. Like, I mean, you got leverage here, you got your feet moving, and you're just attacking, taking that inside leg, right? We talked about it.
Setting that edge.
Setting that edge, but also just flying upfield and making the tackle. You know, some people will set the edge and then get blocked. And just
or allow that guy to cut inside of him.
Or allow them to bounce it. You know, sometimes
or
they
bounce,
get pinned in. Yeah.
Yeah, because 83 had that outside block, right? If he doesn't get up to the line of scrimmage, he bounces that and goes for a big gain.
Yeah.
Short gain on the ground for Nelson, brings up 3rd down. Nelson will get it again, this time off the left side, breaks the tackle, crosses the 10, and a 1st down run for Nelson. But if he gets loose right there, he has a lot of running room ahead.
Yeah, Nico just stepped up one time. I mean, when you take that one step forward, that's all he needed to get the 1st down. If he would have just took that angle, I mean, he's running to the outside hip of the guard. You know, if Nico just read it a little bit better, he wouldn't have took that false step, we call it.
That was Jaden Moore in the first half. He had 10 carries for 55 yards, led the way on the ground, was the best runner for both sides in that first half.
Oh, quarterback keep on this one.
Quarterback keep. This is the backup quarterback. This is actually the wide receiver. We saw this once in that first half. That's number 5, Nazareth Williams on the run. And Williams with the 20-yard run and 1st down.
Yeah, now Williams is lined up out there at the receiver spot.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to give your athletes the ball.
They brought him in
right?
once for that same RPO situation. Williams, the last time it was inside the 5. This time he kept for a 20-yard gain. Moore sidesteps a defender. A great job.
That was a lot better right there by Nico, seeing it, stepping up, and just going on that one. I mean, he
Ferreira
got up
off
the field.
the edge.
He stepped up, but this time, got in the backfield. Met him in the backfield.
It was also Joseph Brinkman kind of blowing that play up as well.
Yeah.
In the backfield. You can see Brinkman right here.
Brinkman's doing a good job, too, of just getting hands on. Getting his shoulder pad level low, just getting underneath, ripping underneath. We call that a spill where I'm from. Not like you're spilling something, but you're getting underneath that block, allowing your linebacker to get
Gain
free.
of 1 for Moore brings up a 2nd and 9. Oh, wide open receiver over the middle and almost led him a little too much.
That's the back out the backfield there, angle route.
That was a touchdown right there.
Oh, man.
If he let him, hit him in stride. We've seen them leak the running backs out of the backfield a few times here today.
Yeah, and that's the tough part about playing zone. Sometimes they get behind the backers, and the safeties are worried about the slots, going down the field and not really worried about the middle of the field, and the middle of the field's so vulnerable
well,
sometimes.
We talked about combo routes. Yes, it's another combo routes, flooding a certain zone in the field.
Oh.
That's offsides on the far side, a free play, one-on-one coverage. He goes up and brings it down at the 41. Nazareth Williams high points it for the first down grab.
On double coverage. I mean, the safety was late. Safety was trying to get back out there to help out, but the ball was placed so well. I mean, the quarterback knew he had a free throw and just threw a great ball. I thought that was just placed perfectly for him to go up and get it. The corner was just on top of it, but
27-yard pass to Williams from Moshart. And first down, Jaguars down 10. El Camino has the momentum right now heading to the tail end of this third quarter. And
Great
that play's
job.
blown up in the backfield. Moore shakes a couple tackles, but a loss of 2.
C.J. Claver.
Clavier.
Oh, Clavier, I'm
Out
sorry.
of Olympian.
Is that French?
South Bay product. It is.
That was nice. He was back there making plays. I love it.
Clavier hasn't seen a lot of play here today.
Clavier. I got to work on that.
It's all in the hips. 2nd and 12 after a loss of 2. Moore remains in as the single back. 3 receivers to the far side of the field for Moshart.
Uh-oh.
Moshart has a receiver up the seam.
Pick.
That's actually the running back.
I thought that ball was going to be tipped up a little bit longer. Just looked like the safety came across, but if he wouldn't have left his feet, might have had a chance to play that ball in the air.
Nice breakup right there by Nico Ta'a. That's such a tough
Route to cover.
right out of the backfield.
Yeah, especially up the seam. That running back's kind of quick, don't you think? For a linebacker to have to chase him down,
No
and
doubt.
get his hands
that's
up.
exactly what
that's
I was
hard.
saying. You're taught as a corner as well as a linebacker. If you're trailing, just look for the hands.
Yeah, play the hands for sure.
Moshart on 3rd and 12. Has time, up the seam, has his receiver inside the 10.
Man, in the middle of the field, as we talked about, it's a little vulnerable when you're playing zone. And when you got the route clearing it out, you see the route that's going across, and then you got the safety just peeking. There's no room for error, and he did a good job fitting it in there.
Tristan Thomas had that touchdown from 39 yards out in that first half. That was his 2nd reception, biased to the 5. And a big play through the air. That's really the one thing the Jaguars are missing here today. They had that passing touchdown to Josiah Jefferson, but not a lot of big plays through the air, and El Camino is starting to capitalize on that here in the second half.
It was 3rd down too, man. You know, they were doing a good job stopping the run, but on 3rd and long, and you're giving up a big first down conversion. It's tough.
2nd and goal, Moshart to the end zone. That ball is intercepted. A flag is thrown. Multiple flags are thrown.
Yeah. Offsides. They got him on the freeze play.
Yeah, it's going to be.
Here comes the heavies. El Camino doing a big substitution here, I would call it. The big bodies.
No pun intended. Yeah, pun intended for sure. Those are big boys up front. Big on big on big.
You got 96 coming in the game. You better be ready. Strap your helmets up.
Jaden Moore. Associated student body right. Moore. The pitch.
Oh, 97 with the under. Oh, wow.
Moore first passing touchdown, I'm assuming, of his career, and the first receiving touchdown for big number 97, Nu'umai La'u'afa.
Say that twice, Bo.
La'uafa with the touchdown reception.
Man, what a play design right there. I mean, you're expecting them to run behind them big boys, and one of them leaks underneath and gets the little shuffle pass. Oh, come on.
We've seen multiple great designs here today.
Got to give El Camino that credit.
Handoff for the double, the pass for the score.
Man.
And great job by El Camino. It's also, it's half of it. You got to draw up something nice, but you also have to execute it. And El Camino doing that here in the second half.
Yeah.
They were up by as much as 21. Now they're up 17 with 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter.
And it just comes down to third down conversions, Bo. Like we talked about, it's getting on and off the field. Making sure that you're making that big play. Because Southwestern's got opportunities, they just got to finish. El Camino is doing that though. They are finishing, and they're finishing right with the right play calls.
Christian Miranda on the kickoff. That last extra point, he's now 5 of 5 here today on extra points. He's a perfect 34 of 34 on the season from extra points, and he also has a 35-yard field goal, his longest of the season. And that ball fortuitously bounces in the end zone for the Jaguars. Johnson let that ball bounce at the 2, and it took a couple more bounces before it got in the end zone for the touchback. That will bring the ball to the 25. Thank you for staying with us here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. I know you could be doing a lot of crazy, cool things here on this Saturday evening. I'm glad you're spending it here with us. Bo Fertig, Travis Crawford, Andrew Sanchez providing all the stats here tonight. On the Cali Photo Sports Network, Jaguars chasing 17. They have 17 minutes of gameplay to fight back.
Spreading them out.
McCutcheon, far side, has Jefferson. Jefferson's second reception on the night. This one for 7.
Love to see it, Bo. Going back to it, spreading them out, getting the ball to their athletes, their big-time players. And you got Ashby Fan out there not only catching it, but blocking his tail off.
That's how you earn more touches, right?
Oh, man. Can't ask for much more.
Ashby Fan and Klein will come to the far side of the field at the bottom of your screen. Next to Josiah Jefferson in the slot. Jefferson again, back-to-back grabs. 2 grabs for 12 yards and a first down for Jefferson.
Yeah, right here it's a tight window, but he makes that throw. And he makes a great grab.
Michael Malone in for the first time tonight at single back. Flip the formation the far side of the field. Malone near side. Crosses the 40. Once again, big number 55, Dayton Norris getting to the ball carrier.
I mean, he's getting blocked here. It's not like he's not getting blocked. He's just getting off and just hustling, Love to see a big
Jonah
boy
Rodriguez
hustling.
can't really do much more than that. Maybe get to the outside of his shoulder, but Dayton's so quick to get to the outside. It's either that or a hold.
Yeah, it's hard. I mean, like you were saying before, it's all in the hips, Bo. You got to flip those hips.
You're talking about for Rodriguez.
Yeah, he's got to try to
get to the outside.
He's got to get one more step off once he gets, off the snap
but
outside.
Dayton, you could see starting on his outside shoulder too.
Yeah.
McCutcheon under pressure, and McCutcheon goes down.
And that was one of the 2, I think. Oh, what is
Max
that? Second
Amasio, his 5th sack on the season.
Oh.
say 94 maybe, but 94. Yeah, we're going to give the sack to 94, and we have a Jaguar on.
He got rolled up a little bit.
Is that Rodriguez? Yeah, that's Jonah Rodriguez. That's one of their best linemen out of Madison High School here in San Diego, California. Jaguars will head on the road to play Saddleback next week. Saddleback currently ranked 10th in the state, 6-1. And then they'll get another home game. Well, it would be the last regular season game against Chaffee.
Wow.
2 weeks from now. So next week on the road at Saddleback, and then 2 weeks from now, their last home game of the regular season against Chaffee.
Yeah, and it's a tough one right there to have a big man go down. I mean, you need them all, and when you see him limping around, at least he's walking. He's up and moving.
He's coming off under his own power, but he's walking gingerly. Jonah Rodriguez. He's been great for them all season.
He's a tough guy for sure.
Third and 10 at the Jaguars 38. Pressure off the edge. McCutcheon steps up. McCutcheon tucks and runs. McCutcheon, you're the first down marker. Dives. And it looks like he picked up 10.5 for a first down. McCutcheon uses his legs.
That's a great job right there, stepping up. I mean, your running back's leaking into the flats, and you want to throw it to him, but you know he might get tackled and not get the first down. So you take it upon yourself to fall forward and get that last couple yards you need to get those chains moving.
And that will end third quarter action here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. We're going to take a break. Stay with us as we have more fourth quarter action here in the California Community College Athletic Association. Back with you, fourth quarter action here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Bo Furtick, Travis Crawford, Andrew Sanchez, the statistician, providing the stats here tonight. Jaguars need to look to score on this drive to get back into it.
The timing on that one was a little bit off. I mean, the DB broke and got there, but I thought the ball was just a little bit behind him. It's a little bit not behind him, but just a little bit late on the throw. Got to get it out.
Especially coming to the short side of the field. You know, the wide receiver has, not as much space to get that out route.
Yeah. Might got to throw that before he breaks.
Right.
He got a little more time on the other side of the field.
On the far side of the field.
Got one-on-one down here, though.
Incomplete pass brings up a 2nd and 10. McCutcheon on the play fake. McCutcheon.
Oh.
Tries to elude pressure, finds Blocker in the flats, and Blocker is leveled at the line of scrimmage.
Those are the hits you don't see coming, but you feel the next day.
Jaden Welch, the defensive back, lays the lumber on Blocker. And talk about creating momentum. Those are momentum plays for the defense.
I mean, you got to give credit to the quarterback, though. At least he didn't lose 15 yards. He was running around back there with his head
Blocker,
like a chicken.
Blocker sacrificed his body for that one.
3rd and long. Here we go. Taking it to the empty formation.
El Camino converted on their 3rd and long. McCutcheon over the middle. Has Jefferson inside the 40. Ball's loose. Great job putting the helmet on the ball. They're going to say that ball is incomplete.
Wow. 1-2. I thought he took 2 steps, but yeah.
Number 4, Jonathan Bellamy. You think that was a grab?
I mean, it was close, but it was bang, bang.
Did he make a football move? Let's see.
He almost did. It was 1-2, boom.
Oh, yeah, that was close. Great job by Bellamy.
Well, at least they can punt this one, though, instead of losing the ball.
They're
right
going to
here.
keep the offense on the field. They look a little discombobulated right now as well.
Someone's
so
going to call
does the defense.
timeout.
Get on the ball. Yeah, defense isn't ready. Neither are their receivers. Neither are their receivers.
Somebody's got to call timeout.
Yeah.
I mean, you got only, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 guys on the field on defense.
So El Camino hyped after that big hit, lacking a little discipline. Because I don't think Southwestern's offense ever left the field right there.
That's what I was going to ask you right now. I was about to say, you got to wonder if Southwestern subbed anybody out, because if they did, they got to give the defense.
They got to allow them to, yeah.
And I heard of someone say they're subbing over there, but you never know. It looked like they were just lining up, like you said.
Well, I think up 17, I think you're okay with calling that timeout, making sure you have the best defensive call and all your defensive players set up, because a stop right here and that could be a ball game.
Yeah, I think they rushed a little too soon. I think they're going to punt that, so, but it's okay. They don't mind using one of those.
2 receivers to the left, 2 receivers to the right for McCutcheon. Klein is at the bottom of your screen. Jefferson in the slot at the bottom of your screen. Ashby Fan and Clint Thomas Jr. at the top of your screen. Blocker in as the single back. Jaguars need to get to the 42 of El Camino. El Camino only rushes 4.
Oh, he's open.
He has Clint Thomas Jr. at the first down marker. Gets inside the 40, and a big play on 4th down for the Jaguars to keep it alive.
Yeah, and you see them just running deep curls. I mean, I was wondering what they're running on the back end with coverage-wise. Were they just running prevent? It looked like all the DBs were just behind them. But that was a great job catching the ball and getting the first down. It looked like he's taking a step back, but he got the first down and doing a great job just converting on 4th down right there.
That was Thomas Jr.'s second reception on the night. He comes in a little closer. Stack formation on both sides of the formation. Josiah Jefferson on the drag. Gets tackled at the 35. No yards after the grab. Nice tackle in open field.
Yeah, you got to give him credit. That's a big boy to bring down one-on-one, and he did a good job.
Curtis Williams, 17th tackle on the season. Gain of 4 by Jefferson. That's his 3rd reception here in the second half. We're starting to find him more. Second and 6
One-on-one
for the Jags. McCutcheon.
Come back
Flush
to him.
right. McCutcheon wants it CTJ near side. And
Man,
Clint
what a
Thomas
grab.
Jr. keeps his feet in for the first down pass.
I mean, that's not just a regular catch. He caught that and spun away from the hit as well. Like, come on now. Keeping your feet in bounds, coming back to the quarterback.
19-yard reception for Clint Thomas Jr. And the passing game's starting to heat up here in the 4th quarter on this drive.
That's a special kid. It's just too bad they didn't get him the ball sooner.
Yeah, 19-yard gain. He had 10 receptions for over 100 yards last week and a pair of touchdowns. Blocker hesitates and had no running room right there.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback on that one's got to think about it. Like, come on now. You got him, give him the ball up, and everybody's sucked in right there. Oh, I guess he did have that guy in his face, but I felt like he could have kept it.
Tyler Black on the tackle for El Camino. No gain. Was that a
Wasn't RPO.
Was that an RPO?
No.
Because they had
It was a design run.
Okay, so you're just saying the wide receivers had to fake something?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was designed. You could tell the way the line
5 in the
blocking.
box. Light box for El Camino. They rush 4. McCutcheon to the end zone. Has Jefferson in the corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Man, what a throw right here. He's like, you know what? Let me just throw it to him. I don't care if they're over there. I'm going to throw it hard, and he's going to catch it. And luckily, he did throw it hard, because when he did catch it, the DBs didn't realize he even threw it.
McCutcheon fit that in a window. The 15-yard touchdown pass to Josiah Jefferson, his second of the night.
And we talk about, the DBs looking in the backfield trying to cover the receiver. That's what happens when you look and you're not getting your eyes on the receiver. He starts to fade away, and you don't realize where he's at. You see him throw the ball, but you don't know where he's throwing it. You're thinking he's throwing it to you, but he's not.
Jefferson, 2 touchdowns, both measuring 15 yards. Cuts the deficit back to 10, Travis.
What a drive there, Bo. I mean, you gotta give him some credit. That was just tenacity and just grit. Like just find a way to get the first downs and just keep going, you know. And then to throw that ball at the end right there, you got to see the fight in the dog and know it's not over with.
You got to love the response of the Jaguars here at home. 11:47 remaining in regulation. El Camino. They've been good on offense here today. They average 38 points per game. They're at that mark right now.
I still want to know what that call was on 4th down. What is that defense? What are they running over there? I mean, that's
on that backside.
I mean, they ran 10-yard curls.
I think it was a situation where they're up 17.
Yeah.
They just wanted the Jaguars to chew off some clock, work their way downfield, not give up anything over the top.
I mean, yeah, but
they inevitably gave something up over the top, and that's what usually happens when you play that prevent defense, allow a team to get inside the red zone.
I think they did bring somebody, too. That's why when you bring somebody, you kind of can't really have anybody underneath those routes, so it happens. The give and take.
Cuevas on the kickoff. Near side at the 9 for Baez. Accelerates, crosses the 40, bounces off the tackle into Jaguar territory, cuts back, the ball's loose, scooped up by the Jaguars. Oh no, the ball's still loose at the 40.
Oh my God.
And they say the Jaguars got it. Another big special teams blunder, the 3rd turnover on special teams.
Man, he was running like a freight train out of you-know-where, Bo, but then all of a sudden there's people flying around. You got to secure that ball.
Grant Williams knocks it loose. Great job by Grant Williams coming back into the play after being behind it.
Oh, yeah, that's when you don't stop playing. You don't stop running, man. You realize, hey, somebody's going to hit him, thinks you're going to bring him down, but you might stop. Don't stop. You got to keep going. You never know.
Can't stop, won't stop.
that was
we didn't get a recovery.
We talk about a turn of events when the football gods are on your side, Bo.
Much needed for the Jaguars.
I guess you call that home field advantage sometimes too. I don't know.
I would say that's a heads-up play using his helmet, Grant Williams, and forcing the fumble. McCutcheon flushed right. McCutcheon will just throw that one out of bounds, intended for Josiah Jefferson.
Yeah, speaking of helmets, there's one on the floor right there. Asking for a flag from the ref. You're never going to get one.
Derek Premdas, offensive lineman out of Eastside High School. That's a big boy right there. 77 is going to have to take a play off. The sophomore, 6'4", 270. 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass. Caleb Blocker, the single back. 2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right of McCutcheon. Blocker off the left side, lowers his shoulder, keeps his feet moving, and picks up 5 or 6.
I mean, the defense just getting off the field and coming on and just, playing like this. They're doing a good job, man. They don't seem to be tired.
Yeah, the time of possession in that first half, Jaguars had 10 more seconds time of possession, 15 minutes and 5 seconds compared to the 14 minutes, 55 seconds. So it's been a fairly equal ball game as far as time of possession goes for both sides.
It was a good job, El Camino standing strong here, though. 3rd down.
6 in the box. El Camino's going to bring 6. McCutcheon over the middle. Near the first down marker. Great open field tackle on Ashby Fan, not allowing any yards after the catch. And they're going to say he picked up just enough for a first down.
That's not even you're not even going to spot that? You're just going to call it? Okay. I mean, I thought he caught it and was tackled right at the marker, but they gave it to him.
And Curtis Williams did a great job right there.
That was a great catch.
1st and 10 from midfield. McCutcheon up the seam.
Oh, he's
had Ashby Fan. Just throws it too high to number 2.
Oh, man.
You can see the safety kind of drop back near side to help over. So the safety, they're starting to bracket Jefferson right now, which left Ashby Fan wide open up the seam.
Yeah, they were in the zone. It seemed like they were just.
Yeah, you can see right here, because they're not going to get on the ball. The safety from the far side of the field has to come to the near side of the field. They're just playing a cover 3.
Yeah.
And that's a situation where he tried to put it on the line because it's up the seam.
Yeah.
If you just get a little air under it,
follow through,
but you
though.
allow the safety to get over the top as well. Near
that
side
out
throw.
route?
And the reception for 7 or 8 yards.
Yeah, that one was thrown a little bit better, I'd say, on time to the short side of the field, right? Threw it right before he broke. Well,
Yeah.
I guess.
Nick Klein. Well, the receiver did a much better job as well in breaking down
Throttling
once he got
down,
to the
yeah.
boundary.
I thought that was a great job there.
Clint Thomas Jr. one-on-one at the bottom of your
Love
screen.
to see this right here. Oh,
Moving up front. Who moved first?
God, it looks like a false start on Southwestern. You can't have that on third down.
And they're going to say the offensive lineman moved first.
Man, you get the third and short you're asking for, you know. Now you got to push it back to third and long.
Under 10 minutes remaining here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Jaguars were down by as much as 21 in the opening quarter, then chased by 17 here in the fourth quarter after a special teams turnover. El Camino's going to bring 5. McCutcheon under pressure. One-on-one near side. There was a lot of hands. They're going to say that ball was not catchable.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, you got to put it on them a little bit more so that way they can throw that flag. But, I mean, like you said, if it's not catchable, they're not going to throw anything. He was scrambling, though, for a little bit. He had some guys in his face.
And at the hash mark, at the 32, it looks like defensive back number 1, Brett James, dealing with some cramping. 9:39 remaining. El Camino Warriors, the 8th best team in California, top 20 in the nation. Jaguars dropped to 12 after being the ranked 4th in California after that 69-42 loss last week against Riverside. Riverside responded with another big win here this weekend. This is a 4th and 7 for the Jags. A Warrior player still down on the field. That's Brett James. He looks to be good. He's just dealing with some cramping. 4th and 7, we're definitely going for it right here, Chav, with 9:39 remaining, down 10.
Just wondering what kind of defense they're going to run. I mean, you gotta put the game with the ball in your best player's hands here, right? With the game on the line, you got to figure out who's going to get the ball here. And when you have one-on-one down there and you're running fades, that comeback route was really nice. I just feel like maybe a slant go or something is a little bit better for that
go
guy.
on a 4th and 7 right now?
I don't know. The single receiver side, I was just saying when you got that receiver, he's getting outside release and the DB's he's just running with him. I mean, if you get inside leverage on him, then he's got to spin in a circle when you do the go because he's really got nobody else helping him out.
I would say 4th and 7, the route tree's wide open for outside receiver.
For sure.
Come back, out route, slant.
It's just what defense are they going to run? They've been running cover 3, like you said, but they also been running a little bit of prevent. You got 7 yards to take care of.
Yeah, that's the one downfall about being up by 17 or 21. You don't want to give up those quick scores, and you just allow an offense to dink and dunk.
Yeah, looks like they got their regular base defense out here.
Yeah, and this is, well, they got 3 down linemen. They've been running that like 4-2-5. They're going to come out to 3-3-5. 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers.
And match them up man to man.
5 men in the secondary.
Cover 1, here we go.
El Camino brings 5. McCutcheon far side. CTJ dives out and is unable to bring it in. Great effort by 84. This is a long pass far side of the field.
How was your?
It was a whip route.
We called that the slide 3.
Slide 3 back in the days.
Are you sliding or are you just whipping? Which one? That one is tough though, man. That's a far throw.
And it's a tough pass to throw, or it's a tough route to throw to. You have to allow your receiver to get out of that break.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like an out route, right? You can't throw it right when he's breaking. You got to let him actually get into that route.
Because you can see at the top of your screen, Clint Thomas Jr. fakes the post. That's a great route. Just got to put it on him. They had what they wanted. Bias.
Oh, what a tackle.
Curtis, once again, Carson Curtis with the open field tackle.
That guy can make a tackle in a phone booth, man. He did a great job right there.
Well, you better be able to make a tackle in the phone booth. You mean you want to say something bigger, like
those are hard tackles to make sometimes.
Okay.
But I mean, you can make a miss in there either as well. But, I mean, he can make a tackle there and do a great job knocking them back. Sometimes you miss those, and they're going.
Curtis, defensive lineman at the bottom of your screen. He's currently standing up. El Camino is going to be okay with killing clock up 10, now dipping under 9 minutes remaining in regulation. The stretch, Bias cuts up.
Oh, once
field.
again.
Curtis, CC, Carson Curtis.
Now, he came from defensive. He came from outside. Look at that, just running the play down. Didn't care about anybody coming to block him. Just ran right by him.
That's impressive. No scraping right there.
Oh, he looked like a cowboy. Just throwing his lasso out there and getting that leg. Third down here.
Curtis now at the top of your screen. Defensive end at the bottom of your screen is 45, Elijah Dennis. Jeremiah Jones and Eads remain in as your linebackers. Chance LaChapa, the corner at the bottom of your screen. He's on Mark Baker. The run again. And Bias, no gain.
This time you had Dax Monestein from Arizona. That
Big
guy,
number
man,
93.
he was in the backfield causing havoc.
Second on the team with now 6 tackles for losses. I think he might have had one before that, so we call it 7.
Love to see that.
Jaguars defense makes a stand.
You got to think El Camino's going to run the ball, but for that defense to get him off the field that fast, I mean, it was 2 minutes.
That's the second 3 and out by El Camino here tonight.
Give your team a chance.
Back to return Ashby Fan. His heels are at the 15.
Oh, blocked.
Oh, blocked off the edge.
Pick it up.
The scoop at the 35 by Garcia, and Garcia is going to return at 35 yards for a Jaguar touchdown.
Wow.
The
Where did he
block
come
off
from?
the edge by number 87. That's wide receiver Dathan Goings. And the scoop and score by Israel Garcia Rotolo.
Rotolo.
And
Wow.
the Jaguars, their 4th play on special teams. 3 turnovers and a block punt.
I mean, that's just a dialed up punt block right there. You put a receiver in there to do that because he's got some speed and he just came off the edge like
We have a player
rocket.
down on the field. A player is currently down
I'm
on the
so
field.
sorry.
So we're going to, it's the punter. We're going to show this again. No one blocks Goins, just off the edge.
Just unaccounted for, man. I hope that punter's okay, though, man. Those injuries like that are really tough.
Israel Garcia Rotolo. He had, it was our, I
he's
think
up.
it was our first home game. He had that 5-yard touchdown reception. And Rotolo out of Liberal, Kansas. Wow. We have a ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, you got to be happy for that punter to get up and walk off the field on his own. I mean, he doesn't have anybody helping him, so it looks like he's okay. But you got to give credit to that coach dialing up that block punt right there. I mean, when you need it, and right now they got it. It came
Jaguars
through.
have definitely won the special teams game here tonight. It's the 3rd phase of the game.
Very necessary.
Special teams is for special players, Travis.
Gotta
and
say
Goins.
it twice. Special teams are for special people. You're right, Bo. And when
Goins
you got
with
to
the punt
sub in,
block.
you got to sub in a receiver sometimes. They're special.
That's right. You got to remind them of that. Cuevas is good on the extra point. He's 5 for 5 on the night. Jaguars down 3. They were down by as much as 21, came back down 3, and then trailed 17, back-to-back touchdowns. Down 3 once again.
And you got to look at the clock. It's like, where is the clock even moving? There's 7 minutes left to a long 4th quarter. A lot of time left.
And the Jaguars defense playing with momentum on that last possession. You'd feel they'd have a little bit more juice after that block punt.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, you got to look at El Camino. Like, they want to run the ball to run the clock out, but it's like you got to do it.
Sometimes you could be a little too conservative, both on the offensive and defensive side. Cuevas into kick. He's going to kick it near side to Nelson. Nelson at the 13. Wants to switch fields.
Wow.
And Nelson can't get to the 25.
It's one of the first times I've seen them stop inside the 20, huh? At the 20?
23-22. And the tackle. Jacob Sersansi. One of the reasons why Carson Curtis is on the team is because of Sersansi. Both went to the same high school at one point.
Yeah, on the 20-yard line. Here we go.
Yeah, they're going to say he got to the 20. A 7-yard return. Great special teams coverage by the Jaguars.
Uh-oh.
And that's Brandon Jones, their top target. Gets tripped up initially to get slowed down. A touchdown-saving tackle, but not before Brandon Jones' big reception through the air of 20 yards.
Yeah, the safety's just giving him too many yards. You got 3 receivers out there, and you're going to play man. You better slow down, start coming down a little bit. Can't give him 10 yards and try to make a play.
Actually, 25-yard reception through the air for Jones. Jones has been held quiet. He's their top target on the season coming into tonight's contest. Led the team with 31 receptions for 462 yards and 5 receiving touchdowns.
You know he's explosive, Bo. You've seen him on that kickoff return, and just unfortunately dropped it on the ground. But
yeah, and Jones started
gotta
the
keep
scoring.
an eye on him.
Jones started the scoring from 19 yards out. Moore has been good. Moore, the burst from number 2. And a 14-yard gain for Moore and a first down Warriors.
Yeah, and you see that guard tackle, man. That guard tackle pull. I mean, the tackle really didn't make much of a block there, but just
Got in
seeing
the way.
everybody block down, yeah, it's just they're just creating a lane.
Talking about 72 and 77, DeAndre Rich and Jonah Tuanua.
Ooh.
El Camino after first down will let the clock burn. 5:30 and counting. 3 receivers to the bottom of your screen. They're going to be okay with running it. Moore gets to the edge.
Oh.
Moore clears Ferreira at the 35. But not much more after that, but an athletic play by Jaden Moore, Trav.
Can you tell he's a hurdler?
Woo!
He's going to show you today. He ran track in high school, possibly. I'm just saying.
Grant Williams on the tackle after a gain of 7, bringing up 2nd and 3, now dipping under 5 minutes here in the fourth quarter.
Man, that is, I mean, you see that very rarely in NFL and Division I, but to do that in the fourth quarter, you got to have some, you know what I'm talking about.
Uh-huh. Moore remains in as a single back. Moore gets it again off the right side.
Oh.
Moore is tackled near the line of scrimmage, is going to fall forward for 1.
Way to come off that, though. I mean, those guard tackle pulling there, and you're just coming down the line, scraping, making the play.
Frankie Olmedo.
Great job. Just following them. Sometimes you just follow them, and you fall right into the play, right?
Carson Curtis, defensive end at the top of your screen, next to C.J. Clavier.
Third down. Goes to
Elijah
that
Dennis,
bunch.
defensive end at the bottom of your screen.
We saw that bunch formation early. What do you think about it now, Bo? What do you think they're going to run that run play?
They've ran behind it, and they've passed through it. They're going to use their wide receiver as a wing back up front and run it right behind him, Moore off the right side. Needed to get to the 32. It looks like he's going to get tackled at the 33, short of the first down marker.
Yeah, that receiver looking to block somebody. He's kind of more in the way than anything.
Carson Curtis again on the tackle.
Got to give him credit, though. That formation is different.
If you're a receiver on this team, you got to love to block.
Here comes the bigs, Bo.
Jaden Moore is going to take the direct snap. We've seen Jaden Moore score on this formation from a run, and we've seen Jaden Moore pass a touchdown to an offensive lineman. Receiver at the top of your screen. Moore's going to get the direct snap. Moore off the left side. Gets a first down and Moore inside the 30. Tripped up by Eads, but not before a first down run. Went away from his blockers.
I was going to say that. I mean, you got the bigs on one side. You can run the other way. I mean, I don't know how smart that is, but hey, you get the first down.
I would assume the play was set up to go right, so that was an adjustment by Moore.
Yeah, he probably just seen a good lane and just took it. And you only need 1 yard, and he got 2.
Because, I mean, as a defense, you have to respect the fact that there's 3 linemen in a bunch formation on that far side. You have to stack that side.
Yeah,
with
and especially when they're running under shuffle, shuffle passes underneath. They gotta hit somebody back, and you're doing a lot of work right there.
Andrew Moshart had 3 passing touchdowns in that first half. 1st and 10 from the 29.
Oh, there he goes.
And Nelson is brought down in the backfield. Frankie Almeida with the TFL.
Frankie Almeida, Chula, Vista.
Back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year once again, just coming down that line.
I mean, just doing a great job when you need it, right? Right now, you need to get the ball back and just getting, 4 yard loss right there?
4.
Wow. Big time plays.
Jaguars still have the 2-minute warning. That was their first timeout, so technically 3 timeouts. Still for the Jaguars, or the clock will stop 3 times at the 2-minute warning, and their 2 timeouts. El Camino, 2nd and 14. If they pick up a first down now, Jaguars will still have the 3 timeouts. But if they pick up a first down on 3rd down,
yeah, it's tough.
And it's like, if they get to 3rd down, do they kick a field goal?
And it depends on how much time is left, right? I don't know if you're kicking field goals right now because it really doesn't help you. I mean, either way, it's still too.
Yeah, it keeps it a 1-possession game, but
I guess
it
does help you. It does help you. You don't want them to drive around, kick a field goal, and tie it. So
Miranda is 8 of 9, their field goal kicker of El Camino. 8 of 9 on the season. His longest before this game was 34 yards. He banged a 35-yarder tonight, and he had at least 10 yards. So you would think El Camino would love to get this ball at somewhere near the 20 for a more makeable field goal. Pass near side to top target Jones. Jones inside the 30. Jeremiah Jones tracks him down. And a timeout on the field for the Jaguars.
On the move. What a great job hustling right there. He just sees it. I got to go. Got to make that play. Great job.
It was unfortunate he couldn't guide him more towards the boundary, but you can't give up too many more yards, right? It's now 3rd and 9.
Yeah, those are still. I mean, that was still a great play. Gave it 3-4 yards.
There's no doubt about it.
Those are plays that they were having a tough time getting to last week, and you can tell they made some adjustments.
Yeah. Southwestern calls their 2nd timeout. 2:16 remaining here in the 4th quarter. Jaguars have scored the last 14 points. You got to love the resilience of this Southwestern team here at home. El Camino just trying to hold on right now. This clock can't move fast enough for him.
Yeah, this whole 4th quarter is just – it just seems like it's just taking a lot longer than they want, for sure.
Thank you for staying with us here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Bo Furtick, Travis Crawford, Andrew Sanchez, our statistician. Yeah. I wonder if that was before or after. I'm not sure of when you said it. Nonetheless, 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Big 3rd down.
Ball at the 28.
Oh, quarterback kept that one, but there's a
tripped up
side
behind
swiper.
the line of scrimmage. Carson Curtis.
The sidewinder came in and got him. Doing a great job, just scraping flat, man. Those are hard tackles to make.
Didn't even think about more.
Didn't even care. He knew.
Loss of 2. And that will get us to the 2-minute warning here at Devore Stadium. 4th and 10 on the other side of this break. Do you go for it? What are we? We're going to stay here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. So we're at the 29, 7 yards back. We're looking at a 46-yard field goal.
I mean, the last field goal he made looked like it had at least
10,
at least 5 to 7 yards after.
But that was only 35. So we're talking about 11 yards further than that. And I would say, coming into this one, his long was 34.
Yeah.
So.
And
I don't know who you trust more. Do you trust your offense more? You're obviously not punting here.
Do you put 5 in the game and let him see what he can do?
No, he did on that last play.
I know, but do you put him in the game at receiver, running back? What do you do?
Oh, yeah. You put him at wide receiver.
You flex him out?
Yeah, because they're one-dimensional with 5 in the backfield at quarterback. They've already proven that.
Yep.
5 has taken 3 snaps. He's run them all 3 times.
Wonder if they run that bunch set again and try to run something off of that like they did
They're going
last
to bring
time.
the offense on. I think this is no surprise.
I'll spread them out. Trips right. We call this the Troy formation, Bo. No tight ends. 3 receivers to one side.
4th down.
Oh, no.
And it's caught inside the 15.
What a great catch. I mean, he
A
just fit
gutsy
that
call
in there.
for El Camino.
Wow.
And Moshart throws it in needle through a couple defenders. And that will do it. That is, I think the Jaguars might have one more timeout remaining.
No,
That was their final? Yeah.
They just used it.
So, I mean, this is a situation where El Camino just needs to kneel it.
Man, what a throw.
Tough loss.
What a throw.
How clutch is that
I mean,
for Moshart?
you got a safety there. The back flares out because you've been seeing the back.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you see the receiver just cross the corner's face, and you're just like, are we in the zone, man? What's going on here? And
They've been running zone
they
all
just
night.
hit him right there. I mean, that's
Yeah, they're in the zone
gutsy
again.
call, exactly. But hey, in championship games,
Yeah.
you got to make the decision, and I think El Camino realized that they have athletic players and a great quarterback that can fit that in there. And
Yeah,
took the
Moshart
risk.
has been stellar tonight. I saw that completion percentage of 60%. I was like, oh, Jaguars might have a chance, knowing El Camino was coming in this game with a great running attack. But it's actually been quarterback play of
Yeah.
Andrew Moshart.
He's fitted in some tight
Yeah.
spaces
Yeah,
today,
he has.
especially up the seam in the beginning in the
Yep.
first quarter. I was like, wow, this guy's gonna go somewhere if he keeps throwing the ball like that.
And the best formation of all.
And it's not the tush push, right?
Nope, it's the victory formation. El Camino will take this one, improve to 7-1, 5-0 in conference play. Jaguars will drop to 6-2, losing their last 2. Couple plays here or there. I mean, you could say that for either side too. The reason Jaguars were allowed in this game, just poor special teams play by El Camino.
Yeah.
This is a tough one to lose, though. Last week, they lost by 27. It's like, all right, well, our first loss of the season, we'll respond. But losing a close one like this, knowing you were so close, 1 or 2 plays, could have made a big difference.
Yeah. I mean, they're going to learn a lot from both those two. That game and this game. I mean, they have some resilience, and like you said, they kept fighting. They kept coming, finding ways to try to get the W. But it's just comes down to 1 or 2 plays, and when you're ready. When you find the holes and you make the plays, sometimes it's like that.
Yeah. And El Camino goes through the gauntlet of San Diego for the trifecta. Beat Mesa by 14. They beat Palomar by 14. And beat Southwestern by a field goal. Jaguars will head on the road to play against a really good Saddleback team, Travis, next week.
Look to redeem themselves for sure.
And then 2 weeks from now, they will get a home game against Chaffee. And that will do it here on the Cali Photo Sports Network. Jaguars drop a tough one, and the Warriors hold on 38-35 as they improve to 7-1 overall and get that big conference win. Jaguars drop their last 2. Now 6-2, 3-2 in conference play. And Jaguars will head on the road next week to play against a really good Saddleback team. And we will see you 2 weeks from now as they will take on Chaffee. Last words from you, Travis, before we
I mean,
sign
you got to
off.
give credit where credit is due. And, El Camino came out, did the big plays that they needed. You know, Southwestern had their big plays on special teams, but sometimes it's just not enough. And, hey, what can you do? You got to tip your hat to the winner and just move on and keep going. Go Jags.
That'll do it for here on the Cali Photo Sports Network for our executive producer, cameraman extraordinaire, Pablo Espinal, my color analyst, Travis Crawford, and our statistician, Andrew Sanchez. I'm Bo Furtick signing off. We will see you in 2 weeks as the Jaguars take on Chaffee in their last regular season home game. Good night, everyone. Have a great weekend.